Okay. Let's close down Discord real fast. There we go. Hi, Kebo. Hi, Vlippins. Hi, Spartan. What up? Hi, Levi. Hi, Pete. What good? Hi, Squiddle. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Malt. Hi, Manny. How's it going? How's it going? As you can see, I've moved my shit around a little bit. I think I want to do something like this. Oh, that's a cool number. Holy. Anyway. Hi, Geodaver. Hi, Redex. Welcome. Hi, Lemony. Hi, Drongo. Was good. Hi, Pickle. This looks like a shit number. It would have been way better if this was a 9, but this one's going to be terrible. Ugh. Yeah, that's so ass. Ugh, I'm getting so unlucky, bro. Hi, Hamburger. Hi, Levi. How's it going? Hi, Sirasek. Tulin. Hello. Hi, HSS. Hi, Declan. Chevrus. Hello. When am I going to get 97 on Grief? Tomorrow. Okay, so, bit of the day. Every time someone asks me, hey, Aeon, did you see Grief 97? We all act surprised, and we're like, oh, no, I did not see that. What the hell? That's crazy. That won't work. Willow. That's not how you spell Willow. I don't even know what words I can use here. Hello? Hi, Malt. Hi, Phoenix. What up? Smoit-chan, hello. This word is fine. Oh, so true, man. No, why is every word there? Oily. Boily. Fuck. Soily. There we go. Shit. Oh, I'm an idiot. Lingo. Does that work? Yes, but it's not the word. Making a staircase. Hi, CVVRN. RRN, sorry. Where do I even put words here? Ployed. Foid. No. Maybe that works. It does. It's not right though. Dude, I actually... Okay, so at least we know it's like that, right? So it has to be ends with oil. Broil? Yeah, okay, there we go. Cool. Did you know Doggy got 97 on Grief? No, I did not know that. That's crazy. Hello? How did that happen? Anyway, let's get into it. For those of you who do not know or do not remember, we were working on this. We're working on a video similar to the tech one, but it's going to be very, very different, so it's not going to be like a copy-paste or anything. And we're going through the gameplay of levels, and we've gone through 121 out of my 309 Extreme Demons. So, we're just going to try our best to get through as many as possible. We're not going to be using the songs. I don't feel like the songs are that necessary, because we're going to be rating the songs individually at a later point. So we're just going to have to sit through it. What I remember from this level, really, is that it's very, honestly, kind of low-key straightforward. It's kind of cool, though. Hi, PPV. What up? Well, I can play GD. I shouldn't. That's why I'm not playing it currently. The only thing I really remember is that, like, the very end of this wave was really, really hard for me. We're at the end of the level now, aren't we? Yeah. It's like this part, I think, was like super duper difficult for me. Because it's like super tight and stuff. And back when I beat this, AeonAir was noob. And this was top 10 gameplay. I don't think it's bad, though. I don't think this level is necessarily bad. I think it's just one of those levels there where I got like super skill issues, similar to like Bausha Vortex. So if we return to Bausha, I give Bausha 7.5. I don't think it's as good as Bausha. Is it like a paroxysm? Kinda. I don't really have anything inherently negative to say about it. But yeah, anyway, how is everyone doing today, by the way? How is everyone doing today? Hope you guys are having a good day. I don't really have anything interesting to talk about today. We're just going to be going through this. Doing pretty good. Love to hear it. We're just going to be going through... Dude, I forget how fucking dumb this level looks. I don't have a good day. That's unfortunate. Why am I in my own recommended? That's so fucking lame, dude. Anyway. I can't lie. This level isn't as bad as a lot of people give it shit for. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that's like kinda bad is this cube bit. But it's not even because it's bad. It just feels a little weird to play. I remember this UFO being, whoa. This robot being a lot harder. That's like one of the few things I remember. I remember this robot part being like way harder than everything else. Oh, that's sick, Mim. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, Drongo. Hell yeah. Congrats. Hi, Onryo. I don't think this robot is bad, though. I just think it's way harder than the rest of the level. And it being harder just makes it a little bit frustrating. Because after a while, you're just going to be getting to it every time, right? And the last ship is really good. I honestly kind of like Ray Demon. I think Ray Demon is solid. I think that's fine. Let's do U235. I guess we gotta do Knarf. Ooh, nice, Travello. Hell yeah, congrats. Did I hear Bloodbath got verified? No, I didn't. That's crazy. This level's really good, bro. I can't lie. This is just a very, very, very good level. Hi, Zach. What's up? Hi, Uncle Terry. Good morning. Good morning to you. How are you feeling today? I think the only thing I remember finding a bit annoying with this level was the fact that I thought the UFO was a little bit weird. It was very sync based, so for me it was very difficult because I beat it back when I was super noob. I love how I keep referring to myself as a super noob when this is my 124th extreme. Yes, Spartan, it is. Yes, LPK. I'm working on towards a video. This is gonna end up being for a video. Oh, I forgot to update my my Twitch title. Hold up. Rank. Oh my god, I can't spell. There we go. Good enough. Hi, Prisma. Exclamation mark extremes, cries Ox. Yo, call me. Thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it, bro. I'm just gonna rock it at 9. What other 9s do I have? Armageddon, yeah, it makes sense. The Moon Below, yeah. I think 9s to me are the levels that are just kind of like exceptional. They just don't have that one it factor for me, where they're just amazing and they have like that one part that's like really awesome, but they're not just the it factor, right? Hi, Matsu. What's up? A Kawaiser. No. The video is going to be very different. However, it's going to still be very similar in what I discuss in the video, but the actual video is going to be very different. It's very difficult to explain it without, like, leaking how I'm going to do it. I'll just say it will be very difficult or different. So stay tuned. That's all I can say. Hi, Artsy. I stick up on the... What's up? Did I go to the hospital? No, I went to my doctor and I got reference to the hospital. My hospital appointment is not until September 15th, though. Hi, No Ice. Hi, Amatsu. That's hype. Unfortunately, you couldn't finish it, but hey. You're still making a level. That's fire. That was a high on Rio. My first extreme was Cataclysm. This is a level I really disliked playing. But I think it was just because I felt skill issued by it. Because this is a very skill-based level, and I just got really frustrated with it. But I don't think the gameplay is bad. I was just very in over myself. This duel is kind of weird, I suppose. I think this duel is like the one thing that I don't have it, like, I don't have anything good to say about. Yeah, this is one of those levels where I just genuinely think I just got skill issued, and it pissed me off. It's one of the few cases of... I actually just got owned by skill-based gameplay and easy extreme, and it pissed me the fuck off. I don't think it's bad, though. Yeah, 6 makes sense to me. Hyper Paradox. I'm a Hyper Paradox defender. Are there any other Hyper Paradox defenders in chat? Hi, Psych. I'll probably play Silent Clubstep before September 15th. I can play the game. I just have to be a little bit more wary of how I use my hands. If that makes sense. I just have to be a little bit more cautious and pace myself a little bit better. Hi, Electrics. What's up? Are you talking about Pure Veil, Artsy? Yeah, Pure Veil was just, I just got skill issued. I really like this one, dude. I think when I beat this, I called it my favorite 9 Circles level for a while. And low-key, I kind of stand by it being one of my favorite ones. I remember the duel being a bit silly, but I think that alignment has been fixed. But it didn't bother me personally. Yeah, man, I kind of just like Hyper Paradox, I'm not gonna lie. Am I weird for that? Maybe. Cosmic Cluster. I don't remember this level whatsoever. Yeah, I think Hyper Paradox is very overhated. I think people just kind of got caught up in the dual misalignment thingy. Hey, Lakilfred, what's up? What's my favorite beginner extreme enjoyment-wise? I actually don't know. Kind of depends on where you draw the line for beginner. I can't lie. I think it all depends on where you draw the line for beginner extreme. Yeah, I agree, Artsy. Hi, Mania. What's up? How's it going? Hope you're having a good day today. Hi, Ishvar. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing very good. Just listening to some of my favorite video game music and watching showcases of levels I've completed but don't remember completing. I can't lie, bro. I think I remember what video I made for this. This is like one of those easy extreme demon videos that you've never heard of. Oh yeah, this wave was stupid. That's right. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. How many are there? 309. We've done about 125. Give or take. So it's going to take another 2 streams to finish the stuff here. I don't remember this being particularly impressive. I think it's just another case of, I think it's just kind of like, okay. Kind of like lights out. I don't really have anything negative to say about it, but I also don't have a bunch positive to say about it. So a 5-5 kind of seems... Yeah, Stella Luna's the same. It's just kind of like, it's just fine enough level where I don't have anything negative to say about it, but it's just like slightly above average. Gaming. I'm gonna get... Fuck. How am I gonna find this level, bro? Polar. How do you spell Polar Bear's name? I almost got it. Anyway. You want to know the sad part, Artsy? I have 300 something. You want to know how many extremes I've beaten in 2026 so far? We're halfway through the year, by the way. My first extreme of 2026 was loose ends. I've beaten 3. I've beaten a whole 3 extreme demons so far this year. So, I'll beat a couple easy ones once I get, back into playing the game in a little while. Probably gonna be like 2 weeks. Hand's going fine. My hand's doing A-okay. They're still uncomfortable. I don't think the antibiotic cure that I got for a potential infection helped anything. It hasn't helped for the past 4 days, so I'm assuming it's kind of just like a dud. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm probably going to rate this one kind of low. I don't like Polar Bear's gameplay. I know a lot of people really enjoy Polar Bear's Easy Demons. I don't like his Easy Demons either. I just think his gameplay is really awkward. He tries to make skill-based gameplay, and then he fails at making skill-based gameplay. I do remember liking the ship part, though, because it's hard. But, like, other than that, is like, I don't know. I don't have anything particularly positive to say about this level. Seems like a 4 to me, honestly. Is that AeonAir? Yeah. Ooh, Arctic Lights. Arctic Lights. I can't spell at all today. I actually have nothing. Yes, I am Kaizo Man. I'm gonna end up making a video eventually. It's gonna take a while though. It's one of those things I'm gonna make a video on it in like half a year's time. Arctic Lights is a guilty pleasure of mine. It's a good level. It's solid. I don't mind it. I think the only real like bum ass part of Arctic Lights is that one part at 40. That's pretty much the only thing that I can really like consider bad. I think the pre-dub's good. Hi, Lamba. I also really enjoy the wave gameplay in this. It's just once you get here to like here. That's like the only part of the wave I don't like. Everything else, good. All the other parts of the wave are, in my opinion at least, pretty solid. I really enjoy the second half of the wave. I think the second half of the wave is awesome. Especially like the end here with all the speed changes. Ironically enough, I'm never really a fan of speed changes in wave, but that one rocks. Yeah, no, I don't think Arctic Lights is bad, in all honesty. Just kind of feel like Paroxysm and Heart Machine to me, or Hateful Reflection even, where it's just like, I like all of it except for one part, you know? Yosef, what's up, man? How's it going? Just like the head hitters. I think the head hitters are awesome in Arctic Lights. And Sonic Wave, to be fair. Kingslayer. Kingslater. I'm gonna be the first victor of Mercury. I've never been first victor of anything, actually, so probably not. Probably not. I did beat Arctic Lights before Nutra, yeah. I beat Arctic Lights pretty early. Arctic Lights, when I beat it, was like my third hardest, I think. Maybe fourth. Let's see here. Where's Arctic Lights? Arctic Lights is here. It's below Nelv. No, it's a lot further down than I thought. It definitely my top 10 though. Certainly my top 10. Anyway. I don't really remember much of Kingslayer other than the ending being completely cooked. I can't lie. I can't really remember. I really enjoyed this level, as far as I'm concerned. I thought it was a really good level. I also did beat it before it got updated. Keep in mind. Hi, Retro. Hi, Prisma. One of the only easy extremes I dropped. I mean, to be fair, it can be kind of a drag if you get kind of owned by the ending. Let's be real. I do remember enjoying it, though. Probably like an RTX on semicolon 3, where it's just kind of like, it's a good level. With nothing really else to it. Winter time. Oh my goodness. Dude, I gotta stop burping. Ugh. Awful. Hi, Andy Fowler. What's up? Hi, Fireal. How's it going? It's time to watch the greatest level of all time. Does anyone have a good showcase of it or no? This level's kind of goated, dude. I can't lie. Hi, Leonard. I'm Monkey. What's up? I thought Moment by Alexia is good. I like Moment. I'm a Moment enjoyer. Wintertime does hit hard. I really enjoyed this level, actually. I'm one of few wintertime enjoyers in this world. Yo, Letter, thank you. No, this is not even close to my favorite level. I will low-key be surprised if it makes it into my top 10. It might not even make it into my top 20, I'm not gonna lie. With the math stuff here. No, Wintertime was not Insane Demon when I beat it. Nice, Leonard. Glad you enjoyed it. The only thing I really remember about this level being quote-unquote bad is the fact that, I don't even think it was here. I think it was, like, specifically... It's, like, specifically this part that was just really fucking weird and played, like, steaming hot poop butt. But I'm also fairly certain I fluked this, right? Hold up. Oh, there we go. I'm pretty sure I fluked this. Wintertime. Yeah, blast death 65%. Shit, dude. I run at 7.5. Same as Rate Demon. You know, everyone's favorite level. Again, Witta. Ooh, boy. This is one of those levels I think is going to be, like, impressively high up on my list of levels. I'm not going to lie. Might return to GD, not going to lie. You should. It's fun. It's a fun time. How the fuck will I even rate this level, by the way? I fluked this from, like, 21. 26, sorry. I fluked it from 26. Enjoyment, 99. And hell yeah. How do I rate this? Beat it again? I don't want to. I don't think I could. I low-key think my hand would kind of get owned this time. Yeah, this level might just make it top 10 for me. Maybe even top 5. Because song is going to be high up as well. Because this is a Skrillex and fucking Joyride song. I don't know. I feel like it's just a solid 9. It's in the same realm as U235 for me, where it's just like, it's just really good. Can't really think of anything that I didn't like. But again, like I said, I have a very hard time. Like, yeah, rationally speaking, probably that one wave at 70 is not very good, but, like, I fluked it, so who cares? It's free, actually. Easiest thing ever. Oh, Andy, thank you for becoming a member. What the hell? Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Hi, Jay. What's up? Yeah, this gameplay is just hard, man. I love it. It's tough as fuck. Let's see. Yeah, I genuinely don't know anything that I could, like, really pull away from this one. It's just a banger, bro. Like, oh, that part's so good. I love it. I run it at 9.5. I can't lie. Yeah. 9-5. That level is great. It's so good. The hell dignity. My hand just cried. Yeah, I couldn't rebeat that. There's no way for me to rebeat that level these days. Oh, hell yeah, Andy. This level is kind of just like... I feel like this is one of those levels where I try to use Kinos as an example, where it's kind of just like... The level itself kind of sucks butt, but I really liked it. Thought it was fun. Because, like... This gameplay is something. I love this song. Anyway. Yeah, I feel, it feels wrong giving this more than, like, a 4. I just liked it because I beat it so quickly. Hell Dignity might unironically be one of my craziest showings ever, by the way. Look at this shit. Last death, 49%. Attempts, 680. I absolutely fucking destroyed this level, dude. What tier is it? Hard tier. It's hard tier. That's what makes it crazy. Chop step. Chopped step. My favorite. This level's also good, dude. I think I'm on, like, I think we're at a point now where there's just gonna be a bunch of bangers. I'm not gonna lie. Well, there's a good few of them. But then we get, like, here, and we're gonna go into stinky, stupid place. Anyway, chop step. Me if I was a club step remake. Chopped step. So real, man. Honestly, relatable. Why was SNC highlighted for stinky plays? Let's not kid ourselves here. Sarah Never Clear does not have particularly great gameplay. It's fun. I have Pete, yeah. Chud step? Yeah, it's UJ. Oh, bozo. I think this is just another 9, I can't lie. This level's fucking fantastic. Barbro's Finale. This is one of those levels where I don't feel like it feels correct giving this a high score, but it also it's just a banger, dude. Playing Black Blizzard, any tips? Get very good at 20 to 100. I did hear that, Flower Boy. It was very sad. I saw it when I was on a walk yesterday. Terrible, terrible incident. Oh, this level's so good. This level's so good, dude. You should be electric. This level's a banger. Ah, you ruined everything. I'll make sure you pay for this. Come at us. You don't stand a chance. Get on, buddy. You can do this. Prepare to meet your doom. It's so fucking funny, dude. It kind of feels like a raid demon to me. I can't lie. Like, there's nothing inherently bad about the gameplay. It's just, like, really straightforward, skill-based gameplay. I think the least straightforward thing is this fuck-ass wave shit right here. But even then is, like, can I even take, like, can I criticize it that much? Not really. You just gotta be good at the game, and then suddenly, like, the greatest level of all time. Do I even need to look at Nutra? Let's be real here for a minute. Oh, hey, there's my verification. Why is it so far down? This is fucked up. It's probably because I wrote showcase, but whatever. Yeah, we already know what Nutra's getting. I mean, to be fair, though, Nutra does have the disadvantage, or the advantage, sorry, of... I balance it to what I want. I balance the level the way I wanted to balance it. So, like... in my eyes, there is no problems with it. And it also has the best duel in the entire game, by the way, with this one. Peak. Absolute fucking peak. I don't even know why I'm looking at this, dude. Like... We don't need to discuss this any further. Let's be real. Like, Neutra is my, is everything I wanted in a level. So, like, anyway, Lost Love is good. Lost Love is good. Good. It's my favorite Black Hell level, that's for sure. Is that because I thought, shit, what's the other one called? How am I forgetting what it's called, bro? What the hell? Oh, no. I can't remember. Retention Rush. There we go. Thank you. Probably AT. I can't think of any other one that I like more. I mean, maybe Loose Ends. Loose Ends might be higher for me. But Loose Ends is also kind of cheating because that's just my favorite artist. So, like, you know. Anyway, where do I even want to put Lost Love? I love the ball part. I think the ball part is what really carries this level. I think the robot at the beginning is a little bit whatever. Doesn't really do much for me. It's kind of eh. But this ball specifically, I think, is super sick. I think a 7 is honestly kind of fair. I like this. I really enjoyed this cube. I think this last cube part is dope. I just like this kind of like maze conceptually though. Like, it's a very simple idea, but I think it's well executed here. Yeah, I think a good 7, because it's one of those levels to me where it's just like, it's good. It's good. I don't really have much more to say about it, though. There's no part that stands out as, like, phenomenal. And other than the beginning being a little tedious more than anything, it's good. It's a great level. Artificial Dream. Dreamer. It is one of the easiest. I agree with that. Well, that's not something that's taken into account here. Difficulty is not something we look into. Convinced this level doesn't exist? Why? Because it's older than you? Hi, Spunky. What up? Hi, Geraldine. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. My favorite memory extreme I've beaten? The Mainframe. The Mainframe is also a level that I think is going to be very, very high up. Because the Mainframe is just that good. I don't remember anything in this level being particularly terrible. But I also remember getting kind of annoyed at the level. But I think that was just me trying to beat it as quickly as possible and just not beating it as quickly as I could. And being like, oh, I can't believe I'm spending more than 25 minutes on this level. God, what am I, a fucking noob? I remember liking the ending, though. How does it look in my sheet here? Yeah, I give it a 30 enjoyment. Ugh. Eepers, jeepers. I don't know. I think it's a pure Veil situation where it's just kind of like... My frustration with the level came from the fact that I got fucking turbo skill issued more than anything. Andy, thank you for the 1090 BRL. Appreciate that a lot. I'm not beating Misuretta, no. Hi, friendly. What's up? Thank you. I appreciate it, Andy. Also, what's your profile picture? I can't tell. But it looks cool. I like the colors. I think it's like a 4. I think it's a... Well, maybe. It might be a... Ooh, I'm... Yeah, I think 4. I can't really think of anything like particularly interesting with it. Seems right to me. Maybe that's a little harsh, but who knows? That level's spoilers for the video. I'm not even going to talk about my top 25 either, and Artificial Dream is not making it to the top 25, so it's like, 4 or 5. Who fucking cares, bro? Chopstep is great, dude. Chopstep is fantastic. Cat Planet, I remember liking. I remember enjoying Cat Planet. I was very surprised. I remember liking this level as much as I did, because like it's just kind of like a really unbalanced 9 circle stick stream. If I can work it into the video, I will, Luna. But I don't know if honorable mentions is gonna work with the video format that I have in my brain. See, this is why I don't think anyone's ever gonna be able to guess what kind of video I am going to make, because what do you mean I can't fit in honorable mentions? How does that work? That's probably why, Luna, yeah. That is probably why. I do remember the Cupid Circles part, though, being funny. Funny, haha. Looking at it, how the fuck did I beat this in one stream? That's crazy. I don't think I could beat this in one stream these days. Anyway, I remember Cat Planet being solid. I'll give it a 7. Similar to Lost Love, it's just like, it's a good level. I don't really have much more to say about it, though. It's kind of good. Your persona. Oh, I get it. Okay, nice. Hell yeah. Hi, Waffles. Was that the title, Waffles? That's really funny. That's really fucking funny, actually. Fuck, what level was it again? I forgot already. Oh no. Awakening Auras. Insane Demon, Awakening Auras. Thank you so much, Nexus. Does no one have a showcase at this level? Like a proper one? Insane Demon. Dude, I remember this being an Insane Demon. Good fucking days, bro. Good fucking days. I guess we gotta watch the Nero one. The only thing I really remember about Awakening Auras is that it used the song. You know? Like, that's the coolest thing about this level. This used to be Insane Demon, yeah. This and Retention. The song sucks, dude. I think it works in context of certain levels. I think it works in, I think Sand Sailor uses it significantly better than this one. Ooh, I remember this duel being so fucking ugh, dude. I remember really not liking this duel. I think that's the only thing I didn't like that much, though. Yeah, that one dip down with the boss. I remember being really fucking dumb and cringe and stupid and cringe. There's a couple things I don't really like in this level. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good level, though, but I think it's aged quite significantly. I can't lie. You should hop on the other stream with that song. Which one? Question mark. I thought this chill song was the real song. No, that would be funny though. Yes and no, Jules. It's the same format where I do the ranking, but it's not going to be similar in style. It's going to be very, very different. Void Dude. Thank you. Voided by Just Zeus. I remember really liking this one, dude. This is the second stream, Vulcan. I already did beat Sand Sailor, yeah. Can't believe it. Can't believe you forgot such important details about my career as beating Sand Sailor. Where is Sand Sailor? Sand Sailor's like my 27th hardest. How can you forget that, bro? I can't lie, I kind of remember this level just being really fucking good, man. Like, it's one of those levels where it's like, it's so inoffensive in its visuals and everything else, but it's just a fun-ass level. Top 3 best gameplay in a stream. I don't agree with that, but I did also fluke this from like 49 or whatever, so I don't have much memory to go off. I have not Pittsburgher, no. Yeah, Voided is just good, man. Voided is just a good-ass level. I think I'll drop it on 8.5. Similar to I Never Dream for me. 8.5 seems good. Sarah Never Clear! Oh my goodness. The level I was supposed to do as a hardest and then never did as a hardest, and then I ended up beating it as like a 5th hardest instead. No, I beat it as a 3rd hardest, didn't I? Something like that. I don't know, man. Anyway, Sarah Never Clear. I did like Ithacroplix, yeah. To Pickle King's dismay. I remember that spam being the hardest thing ever, though. I have done retention. I really like the ship part. I actually think the ship part is awesome, by the way. The ship part is fantastic. No, I think this level is really fun, but I don't think that's a I don't think that's representative of the quality of the gameplay itself. I think that's just more the level is so stupid that you don't take it seriously and therefore it becomes fun. You know? You know what I say? It feels like a 7.5 to me. It's like it has something that's like really, really cool and stands out. But for the most part, the level itself is just kind of like it's good. That's pretty much it. Yeah. I don't feel bad about giving Sarah Never Clear a 7.5. That might be an issue though. I feel like you shouldn't be giving Sarah Never Clear a 7.5 out of 10 in gameplay quality, but pff, who cares? Who cares? I mean, it's already public, Maku. Exclamation mark extreme demon or extremes, and you can get a link to this spreadsheet. So we'll already be there. I crown board. Fair and Frenzy, as far as I remember, was good. It was one of the earlier 3-minute plus levels that I ended up beating. I didn't beat a lot of XLs until like much later. I think I only had like 3 or 4 like really long completions prior to this. But I also don't think there's anything particularly insane about this level. This is just one of those levels where I just think it's consistently good. But it doesn't have anything more going for it. This is Fair and Frenzy, Casper. I don't feel like I have much, like, crazy to say about this one, honestly. Does it just go along with the other 7s? We're just like, it's a good level. That's pretty much all it has. Excuse me. Meltdown. Meltdown is so average. Darwin usually cooks so fucking hard. And then Meltdown just doesn't. You know what I mean? Can't even find a... No, I found a showcase. There we go. I think Meltdown is great. I just think it's average. I just don't think it does anything special. Like, I just think Darwin can do better. Like, it's kind of just, like, uninteresting, you know? I do like this showcase, though. That's funny. Minimum clicks. World record. That's funny, Electrics. I don't remember what my last extreme before 2.2 was. I just know what my first extreme of 2.2 was. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about this level. I can't lie. I feel like it's just a bog standard level. Troll level. Troll level, troll level, troll level. See, the problem with this one, right? I just think a lot of the gameplay choices it makes are really goofy. Like, I think the first cube is fine. It doesn't really do anything bad. It just has that one really fucked jump. And that's pretty much it. But, like, once you get past the first cube, it just kind of, like... I know it's meant to be, like, a weird maze kind of thing. I just don't think it does maze very good. Like, this part is just kind of, like... doesn't really do anything interesting, and a lot of it is just kind of like, ugh, doesn't play very well. I will never understand the hype for this level. Just never. Like, it doesn't even really do memory that well. Reflective. I don't remember this level whatsoever. No, I give it a 0 enjoyment. I'm not going to give it a 0 gameplay. I think the gameplay is just below average. Like, a 0 gameplay is like, it murdered your family kind of thing. Oh, is this the one where I just got really annoyed because it had, like, the fastest fucking spider ever before the drop? Kinda? I think there's one more part, right? Yeah. Maybe not. I remember not liking this level very much, though. I think the Reflective series generally was not really for me. Have you guys seen Secret Enjoy? No, I might take a look at some of the new extreme rates a little bit later. React content. I will not. Sussy Man, no. Yeah, I remember that part being fucking ugh. Ugh. I think the drop in this is fine, though. Like, this part right here is solid. So, like, there's not just bad things all throughout. I just think the pre-drop in this is the only thing that's kind of, like, not very good. I think the pre-drop is the only bad part, really. Everything else I remember being just like, yeah, it's fine. It's just that I never got to the drop ever, which made it frustrating. You know what I mean? I'll do 5-5. I don't really recall it being, like, terrible in the drop. It was just the pre-drop spider that I didn't like. Digital disarray. Hi, Leah. Oh, you're eating so well. Yeah, I have official Xi Jinping in China. I really like this level. I thought this level was very fun. I don't recall what kind of experience I had with it, though. It was one of those levels that I just randomly beat for GDDP one day, and I thought it was fun. I just generally think Giron's gameplay and Smokes' gameplay is really good, though. I also think, Plasmos 3. Plasmos 3 is probably one of the best pre-2.1 levels just ever, in all honesty. But if I remember correctly, I don't think I died past... I don't think I got to the second half that many times on this level, so maybe I'm a little clouded by just having a decent experience with it. Yeah, pretty much, Luna. I have not beaten Axini now. Has anyone beaten Axini? I feel like that's a random-ass pick. That's really funny, Leah. Hi, Warcut. What's up? Yeah, I just think I think this is just another class 7. It's just a good level with nothing spectacular or more spectacular with it. It doesn't have anything that's like super crazy awesome or anything. It's just a good level. Reverends, my #1 example of flow gameplay that I don't like. Did I rank Torsion yet? Yes, I did. That was last ranking stream. I remember the waves here being ass cheeks. I don't like this one, I'm not gonna lie. I think Reverence is just bad. Just bad. Now we're getting into fun, though. Holy peak. Oh my goodness. The best Zeronium verification. He hates the fact that I think that. I'm pretty sure Zeronium just genuinely hates the fact that I think this is his best verification. I think this level's so awesome. It does definitely have some, like, stink-ass parts, though. Like that blind orb. The last wave transition kind of blows butt cheeks. But, like, this level's awesome, dude. Also, Tobe kind of cooked hard with his part in his level. That part was so ahead of his time. It's, like, actually crazy. I think Falcon 16 is, like, a good 8.5 for me. Because I do think it has problems. And I do think it has some genuinely incredible parts. But a lot of it is also kind of just, like, okay. I think the drop is generally fantastic. Especially once you get, like, here. I think this part is absolutely ridiculously awesome. But it does have some issues. Like I said, I think the pre-drop's a little bit boring. And the transition into the very, very last part kind of blows butt cheeks. But, like, overall, this level is just really good, man. So my opinion on people jumping. I have made, like, 15 videos on that, I swear to God. Do it if you know what to jump to and if you're motivated to play that level. If you don't know what you're jumping to, don't care. When am I dethroning Zoink next week? Paranoid? Yeah, fair enough. Akira. I feel like I don't have a very solid opinion on this one because I beat it before it got nerfed. This level's been updated like 5 times, I think. Yo, Red Builder, thank you for the 8 months. I have Maku, yeah. I've beaten Wild Rose. Hi, Salt Goodman. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing solid. How about yourself? This level, though, I think the second half of it is good. I actually like the wave and the ship the most. I also like this ship, but I also beat it when it was impossible. I don't like the spider. I think the robot is really weird. This wave right here is really weird. The pre-dub is really boring. I don't know. I was never a fan of this one. I remember people gassing this up as like the greatest level ever, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of mid. And then Harry Donnie was mad at me for saying that. He was like, why is it mid? What have I done? Why do you think this? And he really wanted to update it, so he updated it like 5 times afterwards. I don't know. I just didn't vibe with the gameplay of this level that much. I think just not my cup of tea, personally. It's probably good if you like this style of gameplay. I just think the weird mix of like super skill-based and super muscle memory is oddly weird. It's definitely his best deco, 100%. I agree with that. I think the deco looks fantastic. I think visually it's a very, very good level. I just think the mesh of flow gameplay and really skill-based is really odd. It doesn't work that much for me. I'll just call it a 5. I feel like it's like super middle of the road. Eternal Moment. Eternal Moment is one of my favorite songs, if I remember correctly. That was so good, man. Eternal Moment might be like a top 10 gameplay of all time for me. I can't lie. I really like this level. I just remember destroying this level as well, dude. I beat this level so much faster than I thought I was going to. Eternal Moment was one of those levels where I genuinely expected it to take forever. And then I beat it in like 2 seconds. I'm going to listen to the songs on their own. But I will, when I do Vibe and Deco, I will have the song playing in the background, but I will rank the songs separately as well. Taking my due diligence. God, this level was so sick, man. I do think I have a couple nitpicks for this level, though. Ooh, excuse me. Holy fuck. I think it's just 9.5, though. I really like it. Audio Expulsion. Underrated as fuck. This level is so good. I genuinely believe this level is fantastic. The AeonAir alphabet begins. It's true. This is the AeonAir alphabet. Good old days. The RNG alphabet. Anyone remember the RNG alphabet? Those were good days. Those were good days. This was so good, bro. Like last month? Yeah, sure. It's last month if you think about it. The spider duel is so good. That spider duel, unironically, one of the best duels ever made. It's so fun. What do you mean anyone remember it wasn't that long ago? No, it was like 3 years ago. No, it's like 4. When was it? Yeah, it was like 3.5 years ago almost. Nothing crazy. This is a Super 2.1. I did beat Neighborhood for that, yeah. Neighborhood was RNG alphabet. I think this is like a good 8 for me. I think Audio Expulsion is just a straight up good 8 for me. It's like, it's a great level throughout the entire thing. It has its moments where it's kind of silly, like that one wave part, but like overall, it was a really good level. Prismatic Haze. Prismatic Haze. Who here has beaten Prismatic Haze? Any Prismatic Haze enjoyers in chat? You can, James. That's sick. I don't really think this level is that bad, honestly. My only real complaint about it is the fact that it's a little unbalanced, because there's like that one bit that's like super fucking hard. That's like pretty much all there is to it. I think it's solid, yeah. I think the ending is really good. I really enjoyed the ending. I think the ending is easily the best part of it. Because it's not as rigid in its clicks. You can still like mess up a little bit and catch yourself, which I think is a cool feeling. That's one of my least favorite things about really hard levels, is that you can't catch yourself and save yourself. I think it's good though. Probably slightly worse than something like Ferrum for me. It's good, but it has like that one thing that I think is bad. So a 6.5 feels good, feels fair to me. Has my wonderful level received a 0 yet? Which level of yours have I beaten, Namebatter? It's Windstorm, and is there anyone else? I don't remember. Anyway, Brownoy. I think the waves are the worst parts, Dazo, personally. IMO. Hi, Jess Bobby. What's up? I think just that one. Yeah, we haven't gotten to it just yet, though. Brownoy is really cool. I like this level. This might join Oh, excuse me. This might join the very excessively long list of levels that are just really good, but don't have anything like particularly super standout for me. I'm not gonna lie. Because like it's just a good level. I don't really remember having any like issues with it whatsoever. I think I gave it... No, I gave it an 8.5 actually. Huh. Yeah, I think it's just a solid 8. It's just a good level. Don't really have much more to say about it. It's just good. Hi, Citrus. We halfway done yet? Pretty much exactly halfway, actually. Like, on the dot. Anyway, concaved memories. Concaved memories. I don't remember this level. I do not remember this level whatsoever. I don't remember it being bad, though. It's kind of just, like, easier... easier Lucid Nightmares. I did beat this, yeah. And I enjoyed it as well. I think I fluked it. Did I? I don't remember. Yeah, I fluked it from 47. I prefer Lucid Nightmares. I think Lucid Nightmares is more fun personally. But I think that's just a case of me enjoying hard levels more than easy levels. I think it's I think it's similar to like Digital Disarray. I think I'll just give it a 7. I think it's solid. It's good, not great kind of thing. 7 is the good, 8 is the great. Snowdrift. That's the one I told Vortrox to beat. That's hilarious, actually, Artsy. That's really funny. We're kind of on Boogie soon. Boogie low-key kind of peak, I'm not gonna lie. I like this level. I think it has a few moments where it's kind of just like... Dude, why am I so yawny today? This is awful. I keep yawning. Why am I tired? Am I a noob? Yes, AT it is. I think the most standout thing about this level is the fact that the ending is really... Like, the last ship is very funny. And it also has the tree. Yeah, the ship part is funny to me. Anyway, I think it's like a 6.5. 6M5, there we go. Promethean! Shout out to AeonAir hot takes. Good luck, B7N. Good luck. I'm a big Promethean fan, bro. Promethean is awesome. Promethean is underrated as fuck in terms of, like, quality. List Demon Wheel level. I still cannot believe I got this as, like, my second level for the List Demon Wheel, and I absolutely fucking loved it. And the fact that I beat it. It was like a third hardest, bro. The fact that I beat this as a third hardest is unbelievable to me. I have, yeah. I watched it a couple streams ago. I did get lucky on this, yeah. But I also just enjoyed it the entire way through. Like, I got lucky, but I also didn't get lucky. I'm pretty sure I have, if I open my note block real quick. And I can open... I should have... Pro Meth. I forgot I named it that. Yeah, so if you look here, right? Like, I got a little... I got lucky. I only died to the last ship once, right? But I had one death to the cube. 2 deaths to the cube, I think. And then I had like a good chunk of deaths here. Like I died a lot to this ship. Like I had 69 times 9, I had 68 4 times, 65 6, 64 6, 59 11 times. So like I got to the second half or past the swing copter quite a few times. I just got very lucky with the final ship. But like I had a good chunk of deaths past the swing copter. Like I died to this part of the level a lot more than most people would with only 1 last ship attempt. Or 2 last ship attempts, I suppose. I high-key think this level is absolutely fucking awesome, though. I think this level is so good. What? What the fuck? I skipped ahead somehow. I don't know how that happened. I'll give it a 9. I think Promethean is great. You never went pro meth. You're so casual. Fucking noob, dude. Boogie. I do low-key think Boogie is kinda song carried. The song does so much for this level. This one's gonna be hard though to be reasonable with because of how long it is. There's obviously gonna be parts where it's just kind of like nothing burger, but like this is like we have to kind of like look at Boogie overall experience wise, like as an overall package, because it's like almost 7 minutes long. Can we ban Chudman? Can we ban McChudco? McChudco's a crazy fucking name, dude. I think the problem with, not a problem with Boogie. I just think this part kind of stinks. I always thought this part was like kind of annoying. There are definitely parts of Boogie that aren't peak. But like, as a full level, dude, this level is so good. I remember getting here and it being like the most hyped thing ever. Because I really struggled with the beginning of this level for some reason. Like, especially once you start getting like here from 0, that's when shit gets crazy hype. I feel like I'd be wrong to not give Boogie at least an 8.5. Ragnarok. That's a level I don't think about very often. Welcome back, Shabella. Do you never have trouble with asymmetrical duels? Not really. I don't know why you would have problems with asymmetrical duels. This level's a slapper, dude. Yeah, Enlex and Garo kind of messed this level up. Otherwise, it's really, really good, I think. I also thought Zaro was kind of just boring. Like, it's not bad. It's just kind of like... It gives you too much time to just kind of like get nervous because you don't have to think about it. Like, you get to this part, and it's just kind of like suddenly... Or you get here, right? And suddenly like, oh, now you're at the easiest thing ever. Have fun not getting nervous because you don't have to think for the next 15 seconds. Which I don't think is very... I think this should have been balanced out a little bit more, but maybe that's just me. But then after Zaro, you get into like the hardest shit ever. I also thought this... I think, is it Zephyrox and Binox that's back-to-back here? I think these are the 2 hardest parts of the level, low-key. But I will go as far as to say, I genuinely believe that this part right here might be one of the hardest parts ever. And not difficulty-wise, just like aura-wise. This part is so fucking cool, dude. This part is so tough. I think I'll give it a 7.5. 7.5 would make sense, right? Yeah, it's like a 7 never clear. It has like a few really, really standout parts, but overall it's just a good level. The mainframe, I don't think I need to watch. Old ass motherfucker uses the word tough. No, tough as in T-O-U-G-H. The proper spelling of tough. Not T-U-F-F. I'm not 12 years old. Nah, the mainframe is one of my favorite levels gameplay-wise ever. If Sunset Sandstorm's a 10, the mainframe's a 10 for me. It's like, that's like my third 10, I think. We're kind of on a streak here of solid levels, I'm not gonna lie. Too bad it's gonna be broken. Because I'm not a big fan of Retention Rush, I'm not gonna lie. I did not like this level nearly as much as I should have. I thought the beginning of this, similar to Lost Love, was very frustrating. Not a big fan of the beginning here. Hi, Renby. It's very good to see you, bro. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Other than the fact that my hands are dead, I'm doing good. I really like this wave, though. This wave is awesome. Big fan of this wave. But that's like the only part I really, really like, though. Like, I remember Retention Rush being such a disappointment for me personally. Or I was super excited for it because it's like everyone was hyping it up. Everyone was like, oh yeah, this level was amazing. And then I just like found it kind of okay, you know? Kind of okay at best. Yeah. I think Retention Rush for me was like a 6 at most. Another 6 I can align it with just to like double check. Azurite Royan? Yeah. Well, I'll give it a 6.5 just because of the wave part being sick. Because the wave part is dope. Goner, AeonAir hot take one more time. Let's fucking get it, bro. I love hot AeonAir opinions. Dude, that was so true. An emo? That would go crazy. Hi, Bernardo. Zodiac's great. You should do that. I'm a big Zodiac enjoyer. Another dope wave part. I don't like it. I don't like the wave in this level whatsoever. One of the best pre-drops ever. I do not agree. I think the pre-drop is also kind of ass. I don't like this level, if you couldn't tell. No, this is one of those levels that I genuinely wish that I never played, because I think visually it's a lot cooler than everything else. I don't like this level whatsoever. This is like a 666 to me, where like I wish I never played it. It's like a 2 at best for me. I'm doing pretty good, Vivi. How about yourself? No, I started learning 666 and I fucking hated it, so I decided to not play it because I would much rather enjoy it, like the level from afar, than soil the fact that I liked the level with the fact that I hated playing it. I started playing 666 and I was like, nah, I really don't like it. So I stopped playing it before I finished learning. Proteus is like a 3, even though you like it. I think Proteus is just kind of like uninteresting. I don't think it's inherently bad, but I don't think it's anything to write home about either. It's kind of just like a nothing burger in this Azurite Silo way. Like it doesn't, there's nothing like terrible about it. Maybe that one wave part being a little bit harder than everything else, but like this level is like strictly nothing burger. But I don't think Nothing Burger is bad. I will never go out of my way to say that a Nothing Burger level is a bad level. A Nothing Burger level is just uninteresting. Hi, Camelot. Hi, Galaxy Fighter. What's up? Yeah, I think he's just kind of a Nothing Burger. Yeah. 5 seems reasonable to me. Cave of Heart is really good, though. Cave of Heart is very good. Zoronin beat this recently, didn't he? Why did I search up Cave of Heart and I get Coral Cave? Sure, buddy. Nice one. Well done. Hi, Helux. What's up? This level was fantastic. This was my third AeonAir RNG alphabet level. Because the letter C is this third letter of the alphabet. Write that down. You don't want to forget. Nice, Camelot. Congratulations. That's awesome. In what year are we? This is 2023 still. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's 2023. Because I haven't beaten Tartars yet. I don't have anything negative to say about Cave of Heart. I'm not gonna lie. Cave of Heart might be another one of those 8s where it's just like, yeah, it's a great level. I don't really have anything else to say about it though. It's just good, just great. Carnage mode. Carnage mode, I feel like is kind of. Carnage mode to me feels very polarizing. Am I right or wrong? I actually honestly don't know. I honestly have no clue whether or not. First 2.2 Extreme is the Woolsey one. Redemption Arc. Carnage mode just exists. I think Carnage mode is great. I really enjoyed Carnage mode. I thought it was very fun. I give it a 6.5, but I think that's just because it ended up being very slow. It was just a long grind. Spiral, think of the 50 months. Truly appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's great, Club Flocked, for sure. I think Carnage mode is one of those levels I remember much more fondly than maybe the time I had playing it, in all honesty. Because Carnage mode is one of those levels where, like, the first half of it is really, really... Or at least in my opinion, I think the first half is way harder. And then you get to the second half, and it's just kind of like a don't fuck up simulator. I think this UFO is awesome. I really like this part. This part is great. Yeah, I don't really have anything particularly negative to say about it. I think the ending is really cool, though. I think I'll give it a 7.5. That makes sense to me. Matilda the Machine. Shout out Jazor. You were here earlier, right? Cartridge mode made you discover Duo Core, so I like it. Valid. Very valid. Honestly, Matilda the Machine is really good, except for the fact that I just didn't fuck with one of the duels. There's like one part of the duel that I really didn't enjoy that much. Because I think it was just because I did the click wrong and I couldn't figure out how to do it. And it bothered me a lot because I ended up getting there like every attempt. It's like one of the parts like here. It's like 41% or something that I just got really annoyed with. But like that's really much the only bad thing I have to say about it. This level is so cool though. Like the movement that this level portrays and how it uses its gameplay in this part right here is so sick, man. Like look at how it uses the stuff to like make gameplay and make obstacles. It's so cool. Ah, it's so sick, dude. Jazer was absolutely fucking cooking with it. I just think, sadly enough, I think the duel or the end robot boss fight is probably the least interesting part of the entire level. I'll give it a 7. I like it. I think it's good. I mean, 6 extremes is a lot of extremes still. Hi, Inferno. What's up? Fragmented. Oh my goodness. Is Fragmented still severely fucking underrated or not? Because I remember Fragmented being like the most underrated thing I'd ever played in my entire fucking life, bro. And like no one wanted to believe me, I feel like. Because this shit's so hard. Like, I'm pretty sure I put this in my top 10 hardest completions when I beat this. It's like, God, it's so hard. Fragmented is catastrophic tier. I don't know how that tracks. Let's see when I beat it. Fragmented. I beat this June 1st, 2023. Let's check pointer crate. Oh my god, please. 2023, June 1st. Go. Huh. Interesting. Anyway. Because I know for a fact that Fragmented was on the list at this point. I just think it was really low. Yeah, it was below Spectrum Cyclone. It was below Possible's Finale. I think it's harder than that. I think it's harder than Ouroboros. It's harder than Acro for sure. Harder than Covaretta. Harder than Deimos by far. Is it still in my top 50? It might be. Yeah. I have it here. I have it below Jupiter, my favorite. I still have it in my top 50. Right below Jupiter, my favorite. Where is Jupiter, my favorite? Does Jupiter, my favorite, not exist yet? It doesn't look like it, actually. I think it's harder than Jess. No, it's not harder than Jesse. It's harder than No Jokes. Well, I would probably put it like here. I don't know where that is now, though. Doesn't really matter. Anyway. I thought this level was fun. It's just that the wave at 40 is just so unbelievably hard, bro. This wave right here, oh my god. What a part, bro. That shit is so difficult. Also, that diagonal upward spam is impossible as well. That cube spam is also absolutely impossible. This level's just hard, bro. It's really good, though. I think it's another 7. I don't really have anything like specifically amazing to talk about it, but I think it's just a good level. And it's probably a bit underrated than Shiverling, in my opinion. Anyway, Deflective. I think this was my least favorite of the Flective levels. Maybe. I don't remember. I can't differentiate them. I can't lie. Yes, Neptune. It's going fine, a random beginner. It's going fine. It's not healing particularly quickly, but it's doing okay. No, maybe this one was my favorite one of the levels. I don't remember, dude. Deflective, Inflective, and Reflective are the same fucking level, bro. What a nothing burger trilogy of levels. I don't remember it being like awful though. Maybe it's just like, maybe I'll give it like a 6. I remember this part being kind of annoying. Yeah, I think a 6 is probably fine. EXO. Ooh. Oh my god, everyone's favorite level. Look at this. Chat. Favorite level time. Anyway, EXO. I kind of really fuck with EXO. I was about to say I'm a big EXO fucker, but that's not correct. That's not what I want to say. Yeah, EXO's kind of goated. I think 40 to 100 on EXO is like genuinely incredible. And most of the pre-drop is good as well. I just think some of the pre-drop is kind of just like awkward. I think this swoop here is legendary though. I'm a big fan of that swoop. Might be the only person who thinks that, so. Honestly, I feel like a 7.5 because like it is that greatness, but it has like a couple like yucky things, similar to Carnage Mode, similar to Ragnarok, which is a really good level, but it has a couple things that I'm not a big fan of, but overall is really good. No, I feel the same, Leah. I felt the same. I found it kind of boring. I think that's like the reason why the enjoyment is kind of low for me. I think it's just generally it can get very boring. But like for the most part, it's a great level with some issues here and there. Anyway, Endless Dream. Endless Dream was my 4th RNG alphabet level. And I remember when I beat this, people were calling me crazy because I didn't hype it up like everyone else. Like, when I beat this was still considered Zeronium's favorite level. It was a tiebreaker between that and Thinking Space. But I just kind of thought it was okay. I didn't enjoy playing it very much, but I do think my dislike of it came from the fact that everyone was hyping it up as like the best level ever. And every time someone says a level is the best level ever and I think it's kind of mediocre, I end up really not having fun with it. Which is partially why I stopped taking anyone's opinion seriously. Because every time someone tells me, hey, this level is absolutely fantastic, and I ended up finding it kind of mediocre, I end up really hating playing it. And I think this is one of the big examples of that, where, like, I thought it was fine. I didn't like the duel. I think the duel is the worst part, for sure. The duel, for me, was the least fun, because I thought it played really weird to me. Wasn't a big fan of it. I think everything else is decent. But, like, I think it goes to 6.5 at the most, really. Devil Vortex, 10 out of 10, no notes. Devil Vortex is solid. It's not great. But, like, yeah, exactly, Electric. That's why I don't take people's enjoyment opinions very seriously anymore. Because I've kind of figured out, like, how I end up liking levels is that I go into them not expecting much, and then not caring much about the dumb shit that they do. Devil Vortex is kind of just like, I don't know. This is similar to Sari Never Clear to me, where it's just like, it's so bad that it loops around to being kind of funny, and then you don't end up hating it whatsoever. But like, it does have like very, very questionable things. Pre-drop is really goofy, the spam is really goofy, the fucking 83 thing, whatever, it's really goofy. But like the non-goofy shit in this level kind of just okay. It's pretty solid. Some parts are a little bit nasty, yeah. But, like, this part is cool. I like this wave. This wave challenged me a ton, but I thought it was fun. I really like this swing copter. I'm not going to lie. Maybe that's a me thing, but I think this swing copter is great. I think this swing copter flows really, really nicely. I mean, I would be lying if I said that it's, like, actually a good level. But I don't think it's as egregious as a lot of other people think. OPS on 1, however. Oh, boy. I don't know what the fuck Vars was cooking, bro. Vars is such a great creator, and then he has this. Vars is such a good creator, and then this level exists. I don't know how the fuck he was cooking. What was he cooking with this one, dude? Straight up, what was he cooking with this one? 32 to 100 on this level is so fucking easy. Like, this part to 100 is so genuinely fucking easy. And then the first wave is, like, the hardest thing ever. This is like silent clubstep of easy extreme demons. Low-key. That's fair workout. I feel like that's valid. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's hard for me to, like, really shit on this level because it's really just the first 30% of the level I don't like. But those 30% are really, really bad, though. No jokes. Have I done crowd control already? Yes. Crowd control is fairly early, I'm pretty sure. Crowd control is here. Yeah, it was in my first 100. I'll give it a 6. No jokes. No jokes is hard for me to rank because I really dislike the serious part and I really like the not serious part. I think this pre-drop is very not good. I don't think a 7. It's one of those, it's kind of hard to say anything though because a 5 to me is always just like average, but it's also like the first half is terrible and the second half is awesome. But the second half from 0 is not fun because, well, you have to get through the first half. Yeah, the spider in the duel is the worst bit, but I also think the ship part is like really awkward. It felt awful to play. And then this part is just like the hardest thing ever. I think a 4 for me. Because I do genuinely believe the pre-drop really drags it down. Like Cosmic. How's it going? I love Citra. I think Citra is way better. Citra's like an easy 9 for me, at least. I think a 4 works for me. Acropolis, my favorite. I really like this one. Acropolis is like my 3rd favorite Necropolis remake. The fact that I can rank my top 3 favorite Necropolis remakes is fucking stupid, by the way. I just want to mention that real fast. Like, that's cringe. Higher than... Oh, yeah, this is a crazy streak. Crazy streak. Anyway, Acropolis. I like this level a lot, actually. I think this level's good. Obviously not as good as Acropolix, nor Necromancer. But I still think this one's good. I don't think there's anything, like, terrible about it. I can't really recall anything being, like, actually bad. Even the corridor in this one is, like... This ball is fine. This part is fine. This part is fun. This part is really silly. I guess this ball part is really weird. But that's, like, it, really. Honestly, I feel like this level is just a 7 for me. I just think it's a good level. And that's pretty much all I really have to say about it. Yeah. I think there's like a transition there that's really ass. But I didn't get owned by it, so it's fine. Because I didn't get owned by it, it's perfectly okay. Yeah, shit. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it Acropolis a 7. Covaretta. Ooh. Covaretta. Fuck. Covaretta is really fucking good, man. That's really funny, Leo. That's unfortunate, Disvan. I didn't find the ending of Acropolis particularly bad, personally. I enjoyed it. I mean, forgetting that you stream this up is so locked in on exam period. That's fair. That's fair. Welcome back, though. No, Congregation has not been yet. Covaretta, unironically, really high for me. But I have to leave a little bit of room because I do think Fragile is better. I think Fragile is quite a lot better. I think Kova might just be an 8 for me. It has nothing that's like super stand out, and I just think overall it's just a great level. Yeah, I think 8 gives a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense to me. Just a great level with nothing like particularly super stand out. La Llorona. Yes, I did take Manifestation. Take Manifestation was one of my first extremes, actually. Take Manifestation is like my 11th extreme or whatever. 12th. La Llorona. Other no. No, apparently not. That was cool. No, I think the first cube of Clover is really hard. It's just that it's so short that you kind of just like autopilot it a lot of the time. I don't remember anything about this level. I'm gonna be so real with you. I absolutely remember nothing. It's a sequel to fuck, what's it called? I forget. Transphobia. The sequel to Transphobia. I low-key think Transphobia might be better though. I beat the first version. I beat this before I got rated, I'm pretty sure. I beat the hardest version, I'm fairly certain. No, I didn't. I beat one of the easier ones because I remember calling it Insane Demon. And then Cherry Team was not happy with me. I remember the first half just being kind of nothing and the second half being solid. I'll give it a 5.5. Fragile. Is it a crazy take to give Fragile like a 9 or a 9.5? Even though I gave Kova an 8? Because I think the few issues that I had with Kovaretta here and there, I think is completely fixed in Fragile. And then I think Shibiretta, which is the second half of Fragile, is really fucking good. Fragile is just great. I don't think it should be as high as it is on the demon list though, because fun fact of the day, by the demon list, Fragile was actually my hardest demon. By its current placement on the demon list. When I beat it, it was my 3rd hardest. And then it kept getting moved up. So now if I go by my demon list hardest, it was my hardest demon when I beat it. And I beat it in 9 days. Hi BC, I'm doing great. I'm doing very good. Two and two made it harder from what I understand. Okay, who fucking cares? Their whole thing is that you beat it on the easier version. They can't say, oh, 2.2 made it harder, so therefore we move it up. When every level that got easier, or that got made harder, doesn't move up. That feels very hypocritical, because it's the whole thing like, oh, beat it, we rank by the easiest version. Yeah, you've said that, Cosmics. I think that's a cringe reason to move Fragile up, because Fragile is not that hard. Fragile is like 40 spots overrated at this point, low-key. Anyway, unrelated. Now Dead. Now Dead I think is good. I think Now Dead is solid. I don't remember much of it though. I just think it's good. That's so stupid, Leah. Anyway, I thought this level was good. I like this one. It also uses Undertale music, so it's immediately based. Oh my god, I just fucking died. I think this is just a good level. I'll give it a 7. Windstorm. Hey, Aimbotter. I'm gonna shit on your level now. Well, to be fair, Zodiac versus Fragile is a it's a Zodiac issue, not a Fragile issue. Because both of them are easier than Cobwebs and Rigel, and neither of those are on the demon list, so like... who knows? Zomboster, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I need to move my, Oh! I need to do that. Fuck. No! There we go. Cobwebs above Zodiac breaks my heart. It's because it's true. Cobwebs is like the hardest fucking level ever, bro. Cobwebs is so hard. Anyone who calls Cobwebs easy is a bot. Genuine bot behavior, thinking Cobwebs is easy. Cobwebs hard, but Zodiac harder. I don't agree. I think they're pretty similar, though. I think they're fairly similar in difficulty. Rigel's an anomaly, though. Rigel's just the hardest fucking level ever. Like, reminder, I took a break from Rigel to beat Kinos. And then I beat Kinos faster than Rigel. Which might genuinely be one of the dumbest things I've ever done in my life when it comes to this game. Like, I cannot believe I did that. I think Windstorm is good, man. I don't really have anything like negative to say about it. I don't have anything particularly incredible to say about it either, though. I think the problem with once we're now into like the 150 plus range of extremes, a lot of the easier levels that I beat in like a couple hours, I will generally just not have anything amazing to say about. I'll just be like, yeah, they're good, and then that's pretty much it. No, Rigel is underrated as fuck. I genuinely have no idea how that's not on the demon list. Genuinely Kino's difficulty. Thank you, Freeve. I really appreciate that. Well, that's because I count days by me opening the game that day. Rigel took me more in playtime. Like the last week of me playing Rigel, I played 2 sessions a day. So technically Rigel would have taken me like 25, 26 days. Anyway, I digress. Balingu Vortex is good. I think Balingu Vortex is like identical to Bausha for me. I'm gonna scroll up and look at Bausha. I get Bausha 7.5. That sounds about right, I'm not gonna lie. Bausha 7.5. Bausha's good. Bausha's a good level. What do you mean, am I getting myself into something crazy? You should know Kino's is hard. Hi, Yuval. No, I think they're pretty easy to compare, Yuval. They're impossible to compare in terms of looking at them. However, I beat both of them, and I think Cobwebs is significantly harder. Well, significantly is a stretch, but you get what I mean. Anyway, Roby. Roby is fine. God, we're in territory of I genuinely have nothing to say about these because I beat them in like a second, basically. I don't remember Roby being particularly bad, though. I like the ship part at the very beginning of it. When you get to this part. This part is cool. I enjoyed this one. Baby Firework. We like Baby Firework in this house. Thank you, Disaster Master. Appreciate it. I think Roby's just kind of like safe, you know? I think a 6.5 makes sense to me as well, Luna. It's like, it's a solid level. I think the ship part is a bit of a standout in terms of the rest of the level. 6.5 makes sense. Tartarus! Yeah! Woohoo! Thank you, AeonAir. Hi, Adam. Hi, Crispy. What's up? $21? What the fuck is that? 21 in Tartarus? Wasn't that the drop? How's that awkward? I also don't agree with 48 or 64. Anyway, Tartarus. Tartarus bothers me because it's like, it's a good level, kind of soiled by like a couple of really fuck-ass things. You know? I think Tartarus's general gameplay lay score would be doubled if you nerfed this click and you made this transition better and this transition work. I never really thought the end level fixed hitboxes were much of an issue though, but that's just me being the GOAT. Look at the spam though at 46, hardest part of the level. High key. This part is exceptional though. I really like this UFO. This UFO part is like actually S tier. Incredible. Incredible part. Oh, that's fire, Leah. Hell yeah. That's peak. I don't know because I never played the golden. Can't tell you. Honestly, okay, Leah, you're the only one who can answer this, so you can't reply with the level, but high key, as I get into levels or playing levels again, because I'm probably going to be starting to play the game a little bit more maybe next week. Should I beat the level that I got really good progress on but couldn't play anymore because I didn't have time to play offline? Should I do that before I hop back on Silent Clubstep? I feel like I should. Ah, I see, Leah. That's really cool. I like that. I really like 64 to 100 on this level as well, man. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel weird giving it more than like a 6, though. Hi, X Cube. What up? The Lost Existence? No, it's too hard. I stopped playing it because I didn't have time to play offline that much. Have I ranked hypersonic? Yes. I'll give Tartarus a 6. I don't think Tartarus is inherently bad. I just think the bad parts really soil it. Robot Chief Exposal. This level is not very good if I remember correctly. Like, to give you like, the fact that I beat Tartarus and then immediately played Robot Chief Explosive and the Ultimate Demon and did not like them was kind of fucking crazy. Like, we had this whole thing with Tartarus theory. Anyway. This level is aggressively nothing, right? I mean, I'll get back on SCS again. I just need to beat some levels just to get back my confidence and my flow of playing and beating levels. And play something that's not as intense as Silent Clubstep. Because Silent Clubstep is like weirdly intense in the first 25%. Like your hands get really tired really quickly. Yeah, I can't lie. This level, it has the fun shoot you down gimmick thingy. But like this level is aggressively nothing burger, bro. This one's like a 4. The Ultimate Demon. I'll play some easy streams, yeah. Do not worry. It's not really this. Well, it is kind of the spam parts. I think the thing that makes Silent Clubstep playing so difficult is the fact that the first ship just requires so much clicking. I think that's the big one. I think the big one, and the reason why I ended up taking a break to begin with and checking my hand for Carpal Tunnel was the fact that the first ship just requires such intense clicking, and I just couldn't do it. I could not do it whatsoever. I'm gonna be so real. I don't like this level. I think the Ultimate Demon is really not good. A 3 feels very aggressive, though. But, like, the only part I liked in it, really, was the fireworks ship part, which is just a copy-paste of the fireworks ship. I don't know yet, Odin. I'm going to the neurologist in September to like do some like shock therapy. Due reference thing with my hands to like map out my nerves to see if if it is anything. My doctor does think it probably is, but I need to like get it checked out properly first, because if there is something that I can get an operation or surgery, get surgery to fix it. Yeah, getting electrocuted for science. Anyway, Empyrean is really fucking good, man. Due to reference just to the soy phase, based. Really based. So I don't know for fact yet whether or not it's carpal tunnel, but it's pretty likely, apparently. Or according to my doctor, at least, from how I describe it and everything. This level's awesome, dude. I don't like the initial drop. I'm going to be real. I think the initial drop kind of drags this one down a little bit. With the wave part. But, like, that's the only part of this I don't like. Because otherwise, this level was so sick, man. Hi, Circuitry. I don't think I fluked this one. But I also didn't, like, not fluke it. Like, at all. I fluked from 70. Oh, I have 3K exact. That's sick. Anyway. I don't like this drop part. Specifically this part. But then you get here and it's fine again. It's fun. I think it's just the initial drop bit that I'm not a big fan of. What does carpal tunnel do? It's a nerve squeeze, basically. So it makes your hands and your wrists way weaker. So you lose grip strength, you lose power. You can't lift things very easily. It just makes your hands very weak. Anyway, this is like a solid 8.5 for me. I really like this level. Future Chaos. Another RNG Extreme Demon Alphabet level. Oh, hey, look, it's artsy. Yeah, pretty much dicks. Hi, Malt. I think I'll get surgery either way, though, if they end up finding it, because it is, like, debilitating to my job. So I think I'll get the surgery regardless. But we'll see. We shall see. For future me to figure out. That's fucked up, Reeve. Hi, Ashen. What's up? Welcome back, Malt. Can I put on Fonk in the background? This is Fonk. What do you mean? Dude, I don't know. Has anyone here played this level? Is there anyone here who's played Future Chaos? I need to hear if I'm actually fucking crazy or if this is just a peak level. Your second favorite GD streamer? Thank you. I need to know who your favorite is so I can go beat them up and tell them to stop streaming. It's a remake of a 1.9 level. Because this level is so good, bro. This level is genuinely so incredibly good. More people need to play this level. It's peak. If you haven't played it, and you're good enough to play levels around Artificial Ascent difficulty, try out Future Chaos, man. Really good. The only bad part is that the ending is really hard, but, like, who cares? It's peak, bro. Like, look at that wave. Have you ever seen a wave so awesome in your life? Shit, I didn't go front of back. Like, look at this. That's so cool. That's peak. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Look at a 9 for me. I can't lie. If Grief Wave was 1.9, so real, man. Just the Grief Wave. Well, it's newer than Grief, or older than Grief, so get owned, Grief. Shinigami. I did not like this level. But I will say, I think this level is really, really good, except for the part at 70. Like, this level is fantastic up to you get to this point. The problem is that the part that I don't like about this level is 3 minutes into the level. I just think this part plays like absolute turbo ass. And that's like the only bad thing. This part is kind of mid as well, I suppose. It's such a shame though, because like up until the first 70% of this level was so good. The first 70% of this is actually good. And then it gets mogged by the last 30% of the level, which is so sad. I'll give it a 6 because it does get kind of destroyed by the ending. Like, this is like an 8 that gets destroyed down two ranks for having a bad ending that's 3 minutes into the level. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Conti's part, if it was like a minute into the level, it would be way easier to deal with. But the fact that it's just so far in just ruins it for me personally. I did do Deception Dive. I don't remember where I put it though. I gave it a 2. Sorry if you really like Deception Dive. Fated Dream. The Hellnut's getting less than 3. No, the Hellnut is probably getting a pretty high score. I think the Hellnut is fantastic. The Hellnut is the best Hell level, and it's not even close. Yeah, I think this is very... I feel like this is just like a copy-paste to me of Endless Dream, where it's just like... It's a good level, but just not for me. I don't think it is. I think this and Endless are like pretty much exactly the same for me. I think the Duel is maybe a little worse. I don't know. How? Because it's good. If you've played the Hellnuts, then you would know. Pretty much everyone I know that's played the Hellnuts thinks it's great. The Hellnuts is one of those levels that people just think is bad because it's a joke, the Hell level. Everyone who says it's bad just haven't played it. Starts with a mirror portal. Okay, so that tells me that I should never listen to your opinions ever. Because if mirror portal is all you need for level bad, then shit opinions. My day's going good. My day's going pretty good. Yeah, I'll give it a 6. I don't really have anything to say about it. Didn't like it that much. Heart Attack. What do I remember of Heart Attack? Mirror portals are overhated. I agree. Mirror portals are generally pretty epic sauce. Heart Attack X? What the fuck is this? That looks so stupid. What is this? Bro, what the fuck was that? That was really funny. Hi, Silver. Oh, that's fire. Hi, Hypo. Mirror portals are awesome. I think people need to chill with the mirror portal hate. It's fun. This level is kind of nothing. I think this level kind of gets boring because of the beginning of the level, but like other than that, it's solid, right? Yeah, I remember liking this part. The spider swing? Hell yeah. Got a friend who beat this as the hardest. Kind of based. If I remember correctly, I think I remember this correctly, but this is one of those levels where I got, like, I fluked from, like, 20 to 80 or whatever in practice mode, and then, like, 3 minutes later, I got 80 again, and I was like, oh, cool. This is one of those levels I beat ridiculously fast, so I don't really remember anything of it. The first spam is a little bit weird, yeah. No, I pretty much, I probably agree, Silverhawk. I probably agree. I'll give it a 7. I think it's a solid level overall. The Hellnuts. This level is so good, bro. This level is so good. I'm sad that this level got fucked by 2.2. I don't even know if it is fucked still by 2.2. I'm not gonna lie. I forget if it is. This level is unironically really fucking goated though, I'm not gonna lie. Especially this part. I love this part. It's so cool. It's so tense. And then the blue orbs of evil doom. Give it an 8.5. The gray level. Does the ball tech still work? I think so. Hellnets is great, man. People just shit on the Hellnets for being the hell level. I was like the second or third victor of this level, by the way. Because I'm just... I just know. I'm such a knower when it comes to banger levels. This level was insanely good, bro. This level was so cool. I love it. It's so fun. I beat it for Halloween. I really liked it. I do think it has some silly stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I do think it's not 100% perfect, but it's a good level, a very good level. I enjoyed it quite a lot. The eyeballs. Mario Renovant, yeah, because it's peak. Realistically, though, I do think it's like a 7.5 because I do remember there being some parts that I found very weird, especially this little bit right here. I thought was like these ball clicks were really fucking difficult, and it made it getting to the second half, or these green orbs as well, made it really hard to get to the second half. So I'm gonna downgrade it a little bit for that. Other than that, though, I do think this level is generally really solid. Gangi Mari. The most underrated level of all time. I found this level so fucking hard, dude. Jono, what up? How's it going, man? No, Freev. I do not build levels. You could consider Spearhead as a Kaizo level? I mean, I guess. I beat Gangi Mari before it got super nuked. Because this level got... The waves got, like, very nerfed after I beat it. And I also found it to be, like, the hardest fucking thing ever. I don't think it's necessarily bad, though. I'll do 6. Launchpad Labyrinth. Ooh. Are we seeing... I don't know. Launchpad Labyrinth is... one of those levels where I just know that it's kind of ass. I just really fucking like it, bro. But it's also one of those levels that I shouldn't actually like that much. Hi, Aeon. I'm back. Got to go, by the way. Bye, Aeon. I hope you feel better soon, Aeon. Thank you. Welcome back and goodbye, I think. God, I really like this level. I'm so happy that I beat this level. This level is so cool. Fucking Moaf, dude. Moaf is a legend of making absolute fucking slappers. I do feel kind of weird giving it anything more than, like, this, though. Because it's, like... it's a okay level that has, like, one really standout part that's super fucking dope. No, Honor, I have not. Yeah, I think this is one of those levels where the level itself is so awesome that I don't really care about how fucking cringe the level itself is. I just thought this level was super fun, personally. Why not? Because I don't want to support cringe people like Leah. Helicos. Oh my god, stop hitting the K button, bro. I launched the Padarinth, that's right. Those mini cube jumps are really hard. But yeah. I like Helios. Are there any Helios enjoyers in chat? I feel like Helios with time has become one of those levels that people just kind of like clown on a little bit, and I don't know why. Because I remember really liking this one. I think it's one of those levels where people are very unsure of how hard it is, though. Because some people think it's hard, some people think it's, like, medium tier, and then others are like, yeah, this is, like, a very easy Insane Demon. I call it one of the easiest. I don't think it's the easiest, though. I mean, I beat Proteus before this, and Proteus is way easier. Actually, this has to be a 1 because it's Terraria slop. It's a 7 to me. I don't have anything particularly incredible to say about it, but I also just don't have anything bad to say about it. Hi, Lunara. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day today. One part that is like quadruple S tier. Which one? I'm trying to think about which part that could be. We've gone through almost 80 levels in 2 hours. It's pretty good, man. Totem. I remember liking Totem. Totem is cool. KV is just a good creator, man. KV is just a solid creator. Hi, Nico. I'm ranking Extreme Demons based on their gameplay currently that I've beaten. I do, Lunara, yeah. I remember really liking this level. Am I remembering correctly? Yes, I am. I give it a 9. This honestly is just a solid-ass level. I think Empyrean is better, for sure. It's like a 7.5, probably? Yeah. 7.5 makes sense to me. Chroma 2. That's the GOAT right there. Holy. Ooh, nice origin. Good luck. I'm a big Sky Shredder fan. Ooh, excuse me. Miss You spotted. Miss You's gonna be high up, bro. Chroma 2, though. Chroma 2 kind of... It's like a very not for me kind of thing. And I feel like I should just kind of like leave it at a not for me. Because I think the wave, it's the exact kind of wave structuring gameplay that I really do not like. I really dislike that kind of gameplay. I think the pre-drop is fine. Nothing particularly terrible. The ship is really fun. It's probably the best part for me personally. Don't really like this kind of wave gameplay though, where you kind of just like hold into the roof of it and just go up. Because I find it weird, because I find it hard to time when I'm supposed to release. I don't think I want to be that mean to it. I don't think it's terrible by any means. Kind of just like a... Yeah. 4 makes sense to me. Stereo Extremeness, that's the Vortrox level. Any Vortroxers in chat? 92%! Oh my god! Ha 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 ha! If you can't tell, I actually really liked Stereo Extremeness. I give it an 8. This was around the time when Tartarus Theory was in full swing, bro. 9.5, 10, 7, 8, 9.5, 9, 8, 8, 5, 9, 5, 9, 5, 8, 5, 9, 5, 9, 9, 5, 10, 10. Yeah, this is like peak Tartarus Theory moments. This is like the peak of Tartarus Theory right here. You are Vortrox? Dude, no way. DM me so I know that you're real. Stereo Extremeness is not terrible. Stereo Extremeness, genuinely not that bad. Stereo Extremeness gives me the same vibe as Sarah Never Clear. And a few other levels where they're kind of just like... If you go into it thinking it's gonna be really good, then obviously you're gonna have not so fun. But if you can appreciate how fucking dumb the level is, I think you're gonna have fun, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. If you can play Stereo Extremeness thinking that the level is just funny, I think you're gonna have a good time. I genuinely think you're gonna have a good time playing this level if you can just kind of like accept the fact that the level is dumb. I think this level is good. Hot take? Absolutely. Is it the correct take? Absolutely. How low can you give it a 7, dude? I'm not gonna lie. I Hate Ren. I thought I Hate Ren was fun. I remember really liking this level, actually. I thought this level was fun. I enjoyed this one. Yeah, I gave it an 8.5, which is crazy considering the fact that I just played a different Ren level and I gave it a 0. But, anyway. Yeah, I Hate Ren does go hard. I think this level is one of Ren's better ones. I think at the time of beating it, this was my favorite Ren level. Now it's Jesse Pinkman, though. Because Jesse Pinkman is genuinely fantastic. I think this is like a good 7.5, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not super turbo peak to the point where it's like the greatest level of all time. It's not all of it isn't great. I think there are definitely some moments of subpar. But I think overall the level in general is just above. It's above just being good, right? I just think that some of the ways are a little unbalanced, which can be a little frustrating. But that's more a skill issue than anything. Yeah, I think a 7.5 is fine for me. Miss You, though. This is another... Honestly, this could be a contender for another 10. I'm not gonna lie. Because this level is so dope. This level is so genuinely awesome. I think the invisible part, though, is kind of a letdown. Because, like, the first, like, 70% of the level is so genuinely awesome. So good, bro. I'll Miss You 2.1. The title ever. Hi, Daniel. It's hard to imagine this Schmiegel's releasing a bad level. That's true. That's a good point. I think once you get to this UFO, it doesn't fall off, but it's not as awesome as the first half. I think the first half is just so insanely good, though. I think this part's fun, though, so it's kind of hard to not like it. This part is sick. This part is awesome. This is some good-ass fucking gameplay right here. I also really like this one. This one's fun. The invisible bit. But it's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little anticlimactic more than anything. I'll do 9.5. That works for me. Loading the fish washer. You absolutely do hypo. I would recommend Miss You probably the most. Ion is fine. Ion is good, but it's not like that crazy. Miss You is probably Miss You or the fish level, Ocean of Fish. Those are probably the two best ones. Coco 43, the better Coco. Don't tell Coco I said that. This level is so good, bro. This level is fan-fucking-tastic. I did this for 12 Dreams of Christmas when I told everyone that was participating to put a level on a wheel, and I would spin and choose whichever one it chose. And I ended up getting this one, which, high key, so good. Zeronian was not thinking about singing in this one. He just was like, I want Aeon to play this level because it's really good. And he was so true. Yeah, I agree with that, Udin. I think that sounds about right. The Ocean of Fish does look really, really hard, but I kind of want to play it someday. I don't have anything bad to say about this level. But I also don't think it's, like, as peak as... Like, this level doesn't reach the heights of something like Miss You. But it also doesn't have that one negative part. I'll give it a 9. I think Luden the Fishwasher is, like, a 9. Probably. Cognition. I have a lot of people in my community that have beaten Cognition. So... what do we think, gang? Cog is a W. Hi, Tundra. What's good? It's great to see you. That's true, AT. I might. I think I might have to, like, weed out some sub-levels, though, during my break. I'll see what levels are in the sub-level stuff. I haven't done my May sub-level yet, or my June ones. Oops. We gotta do the Deadlands. We gotta do 666. That's a bit too fast. We gotta do Dyad. That's also a bit too fast. And Aimbot or Force. We think too much and mew too little. Dark Lemon is hard and unkind. It's so real, man. I really like this one, though. I'm not gonna lie. You did hypo, but I gave Coveretta an 8. I'm pretty sure. 8.5. No, I gave it an 8, and I gave Fragile a 9. Because I think both of them are really, really good. Cognition is probably similar to Kova for me, though, where it's just like, it's just a great level. I don't think there's anything in particular that's, like, super... Well, maybe this part. I really like the slow part. I think this part is really dope. Yeah, I think it's a good 8.5 for me. Breakout. Actual nothing burger. Genuine nothing burger, bro. I did hear about it, Play Sprout, yeah. Very terrible situation. Cog and Coveretto do feel very similar. So if you like Coveretto, I think you're going to really like Cognition. For sure. Breakout Reject because it's so much better. I don't even think this level is necessarily that bad. I just think it's really... I beat it so quickly that I genuinely just don't have anything to think about it. I beat this in like 40 minutes. I beat this like excessively quickly. Yo, Asian, what's up, dude? Your tongue Sahir? Shut the fuck up, bro. Starlock told me to say that. Okay, you're off the hook. That makes sense. Starlock would say that. Same for Oblivion. I haven't played Oblivion, so I can't say. I think Breakout is like a 6.5 probably. Yeah, I think it has some bad parts, but it's mostly really, really good. Chat, we're on to the greatest level in the game. I don't have a broken arm. That's what I'm doing. You were just telling me to do things that I'm already doing. I've taken a break from GD for a while now. When's the last time I played GD, actually? Or opened the game? No, Place Route. I haven't. I can't play at the moment. Steam, can you open? No, I won't. Don't worry about it. I will not force myself to play when I am uncomfortable. Definitely want to do that this summer. You should. When was the last time I played GD? I actually don't know. I played Stardew Valley yesterday. June 3rd. That's 12 days ago. That's a long time. Because I don't have a foot pedal to play with. This level is so fucking good, bro. This level is so good, man. I'm so sad I can't play this level for the first time again, bro. I'm so sad I can't play this for the first time. No, I haven't gotten to Heartbeat yet. This level is so good. This level is so good. I love this level. Probably Asian, yeah. Probably. I beat Coveretta first, and then beat Cognition and really liked it. But I would assume yes. Because they have, like, the same, like, dense, corridor-type gameplay. No, mentally it's going to be awful for me to not play GD. I really want to play GD. I'm forcing myself not to play the game currently. It's been awful for me mentally to not be able to play the game because I really want to. Factory Realm X is like a 9 for me, bro. I can't lie. This level's peak as fuck. Redemption Arc. Are there no... Oh, there we go. 309 Leah. I've beaten 3 so far in 2029. 2029? Dude, am I in the future? What is wrong with me, bro? I've beaten 3 of them in 2026 so far. Probably not Sprout. I haven't played Troll on Track though, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, Woolsey's level. This was my first Extreme 2.2. We're officially in 2.2, guys. We're officially in 2.2. Did stream die? No. Just you, Reisner. We'll have Anathema as my hardest in 2029. No, because Anathema is below Silent Clubstep on the demon list. So it would be my second hardest, if anything. This level's really good for the most part, but I don't remember it being like anything like spectacular. It's just a good level, right? Like, it's just a good, fun level. That's pretty much all it really is. It doesn't have the sauce that something like Factory Realm X has. Give it a 7.5 though. I don't remember it being particularly egregious or anything. It doesn't have that great scale, but it also is like slightly better than a 7. But I do remember the robot being a little fishy. Yeah, 7.5. I like that. Yes, Impel, they did. Jamboree, my favorite level. Depends on whether or not I get surgery, Zuan. If I get surgery, it's going to take like a couple months. I really enjoyed Redemption Arc, but I also don't think the gameplay is that spectacular. It's just a good level, you know? Like a 10 enjoyment can still be like a 7 gameplay. It's just like, you just have fun. I think the pre-drop in Jamboree is like kind of really, really hard. And then, I don't know. I'm kind of in the box of I don't like this level, but I also don't think it's terrible. I think this might be another pure Veil where I just kind of like, the level pissed me off, but I don't really think it has anything like crazy terrible. I just got really skill issued by Wave, I can't lie. I don't know if the level enjoy or not. I don't know what you mean. Yo, Jove, I think the 100 RST. I saw that, yeah. Yada's is great, man. Yada's, when levels are long enough, I rate them or I rank them as like a full like package, and Yada just, it's fantastic. And I never thought the pre-drop of Yada was that much harder than everything else. Jamboree, I feel like I'm gonna do a 4-5 for Jamboree. The less than 5 is because I died a lot to a transition bug in the wave that's coming up here, where I kept dying to this transition here because this wasn't a thing when I beat this. When I beat this level initially, this thing did not save you. You just fucking died in this transition right here. Like half the time, and it was really fucking annoying. So that's why the 0.5 removal. Water Demon, the level that I played because I did not know what the hell it was, and I was like, I want to play a level that I just don't know what is. And this level is absolutely fucking awesome. I have not game moxed, no. Yeah, pretty much hypo. That's how I felt as well. Reminds me of Spectrum Cyclone. Jamboree is just Spectrum Cyclone, but worse. Hi, Mushroom Boy. This level is kind of goated. I can't lie. This level plays so nicely. I also got very lucky with it. Huh. It's almost like every level I get lucky with, I have a tendency to really like. Who would have thought? Nice, Bills. Good stuff, man. So true, low place. You're kind of right. This level's goated, though. I think this just goes in the great for me, though. The great category and not the phenomenal category. Because even though I love this level a ton, none of the parts truly stood out to me. It was just a level that I thought was very fun. But it didn't have that, like, super sauce, you know? Give it an 8. Neurostasis! Where the fuck? What? Huh? Where did the... Anyway. Hi, Miran. Thank you. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Dude, I can't lie, bro. No deco score? We're doing deco later. I'm just doing gameplay currently. Deco and song, we're going to be doing a different day. Hi, Disp. It is everyone's favorite extreme for a good reason. This level is so good. This level is so fucking fun. Some of the best progression ever. I'm a bit tempted to just go 9-5 for it, though, on the gameplay. Because I do think the pre-drop is a bit... It has a moment of weirdness. It does get very consistent, obviously. This is one of those levels where inevitably you're just going to get to the ending, like, every attempt. But I do think part of the first robot is a little odd occasionally. So I won't give it a full 10. I will give it a 9-5, though. Because it is still really fucking good. Hidden in the sand. It really is Coco, isn't it? Neurostasis is gorgeous. I love it. Nice, Miran. That's awesome. Congrats. Best of luck on Prismatic Case. Not really, Miles, but if you really enjoy it, you can. Is the Sheep Public? Exclamation mark extremes. Disp. You can do exclamation mark extremes. Ooh, we're almost at firepower. Hell yeah. Oh, I thought I tipped my water bottle over. I can't lie, this level was always very nothing burger to me personally. I don't remember much about this level at all. However, I will say that I did play with the wrong song. I added some. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. I'm doing good. I'm doing solid. Having a fun time. I played this with the wrong song. That might be why I thought this was very nothing burger. But then again, I also just don't care much about... I forget which band it is, but I never really cared much about them. No, that's perfect. That's correct grammar. Yeah, it is. I'm doing good. I'm doing solid. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of a nothing burger with nothing like egregious about it. Kusaretta. Retga. There we go. Why did Spag upload? Why did Spag upload a showcase of this? The fuck? That feels random as hell. That is really random. Imagine if this actually ended up as a main list. Hidden in the sand? That's funny, Play Sprout. Top 75 in the title, that's crazy. I don't think this is average. I think this is definitely below average. I think this level plays really unfortunately. I think Niwa is just much better. You just play with whatever you think is more comfortable for you, Zuan. Yeah, it's probably a good idea, Hypo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you don't like Niwa, then you're not gonna like this level. Because this is just harder Niwa and worse, low-key. I didn't like this level, I'm gonna be real. I think a 3 is fair for what I think, personally. Yeah. Firepower. Firepower Silo. What part do you not like in Kuzu? All of it. Literally all of it. It's not for me. The gameplay is just not for me whatsoever. It just does not work for me personally. Like, Kuzureta is just not the kind of gameplay that I fuck with, and it's too hard for me to just beat it easily. Like, that's why I don't mind Niwa, right? I think Niwa is fine, because Niwa is so easy that you can just beat it in like an hour, and then you're moving on with your life. Kuzureta is too hard to beat in an hour. So I spent multiple days just playing a level that I didn't like. Yeah, I do think this level kinda gets fucked by the fact that if you get slightly unlucky with it, it's just gonna get a little bit boring, because this level is like the ultimate case of it gets harder for every single part. This is my favorite 9 Circles Extreme, yeah. But this is one of those levels where it's like the gameplay itself kind of always keeps getting slightly harder, so you will end up getting really far all the time. And if you start getting fucked by the ending, then you're gonna get cooked, right? I really like it, though. I'm a big fan of it. I'll give it a 9. I like it a lot. Big enjoyer of firepower, personally. 2-1-1 as well, I actually really like. Excuse me. Holy moly. Hello, Starlack. How's it going? It's kind of, yeah, it is kind of crazy that Firepower was made by the same person who made Math Time, but not just Math Time, but also Azurite and Forbidden Isle. Like, 2 of the most mid-ass extreme demons to ever grace this earth. In all honesty. And then Firepower's like the GOAT. LARPer Air. Do you even know what the word LARP means, buddy? No, I feel the same, Hypo. I feel the same. I'm like the least LARPer, actually, because I don't talk about levels I haven't played. That's like the whole point of being a LARPer, is that you talk about things that you don't know anything about. I don't talk about levels I haven't played myself. Yeah, LARPer is basically just a poser. But slightly more derogatory. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I kind of destroyed this level, dude. I fucking owned this level so hard. Yeah, I beat 2-1-1 in 2.6k, which is really fucking insane for a level that hard. Especially considering the fact that I beat this, which is, or Last Station, which is quite literally an easy extreme demon in 1.8, like a couple days later, pretty much. LARP means live action roleplay. Shut the fuck up, dude. Hi, Lan. Thank you for the 17 months. Happy birthday. It is Hamatsu. The problem is if you type it with spaces, that happens. This level's good, though. 2-1 is good. You're not using the word correctly, Zuan. I think 201 is like a solid 7 for me. Sarix never clear. My second heart is completed Extreme Demon. Even though I beat it like 2 years ago. Fell off. Fucking noob. That's funny, I didn't. You're kind of right, Leah. Man, what do you even have to say about this level? I think I like this level. I just think this part fucking sucks dick and balls, and I think the beginning is like way too hard. Other than that, though, this level is so awesome. Awesome sauce. I like this cube, even though it's like the hardest thing ever. One other thing I don't like, though, is I'm not a big fan of this part. And it's exclusively because of these 3 orbs. They're like the hardest thing ever made. Like, dead ass, actually top 1. Other than that, though, I like the rest of the level. But it's like, I have some issues with it. I'll give it a 6.5. Last station. Sarix is definitely one of the cases of I genuinely know that it's not that good. I just really like playing it. I have no idea. Iden's Ness. That's fair, then. That does happen quite a lot. Hi, Gelling. What's up? This is another RNG alphabet level, and this is another one of those levels where I just kind of got turbo owned by, oh, it's an easy extreme human. I'll beat this in like an hour and a half, and then I got absolutely fucking owned by it, and got super skill issued. I'm doing good. I'm doing solid. Just doing this. The grind. The grind never stops. I think this shit part is really fun though. I'll do 6. 6 makes sense to me. Muji gay. I've seen a little bit of South Park, not a lot though. I was never a big fan of it. Yo, any Muji gay enjoyers in chat? Are there any Muji gayers? Or even Muji gayest? Nah, wow. You are so evil, Leah. I can't believe you don't have any taste in levels. I'm a gay enjoyer. Does that count? Sure. Go for it. Any gays in chat? I mean, it's Pride Month, so surely, right? People saying no during Pride Month. Omega lol. So real. Like, why would you say that, bro? I'm so cringe. So evil. I don't think Muji is that bad, though. I'm not gonna lie. I was, like, pleasantly surprised with this level. This is one of those levels where I just went into it thinking it was gonna be kind of mid, kind of not very good. And then I ended up really liking it. Yeah, I gave Muji a 9. I just think Muji is good all over. So that's, like, the default 7. Where I just like, yeah, it's fun. It's good, and I like it. Nothing spectacular about it. Nothing out of the ordinary, just a good level. I'm very proud of you, Celine. Hell yeah. Hello, Hypno. What's up? How are you doing today? We're about to talk about the greatest level of all time, Barbaro's finale. Obviously, that's a 10 out of 10. Ignore the fact that I verified it. Oh my god, I forgot my verification of Barbaro's finale was fucking sponsored by Manscaped. I completely forgot. Oh, that's hilarious. I forgot that. That's funny. Shoutouts, Manscaped. I mean, it's not random for me. I got good use out of it. It was very random though, because that was like, why would you think that the jump test community would need that? But well, you know, exactly. See, Hypno gets it. This level is unironically really fun though. Similar case to Nutra though, where I was allowed to change it around and nerf it and buff it the way that I've personally liked it, to give it the balancing I wanted. So obviously I kind of it kind of cheats in that regard, whereas like, oh, this is the wrong one. I'm fucking stupid. Fine, I guess I'll watch my video. Ugh. Yeah, because I got to like change it the way I wanted to, I just found it very fun. Because like, obviously I'm gonna find it fun when I find something hard or unfun. I could like just change it the way I wanted to. So obviously that just made it immediately peak for me. But like, hi Bugnock, what up? What did I rate Bloodlust? I gave Bloodlust a fairly high score, didn't I? Yeah, 8.5. I think Barbarous Finale is like probably a good 8 though for me. Like, it's a great level, but it isn't anything like more than that. Well, I don't know, maybe. I really do like the mountain part, and I really like the last wave, or the last like bit. It's not the last wave. Calling it the last wave would be a little bit wrong. I like this part a lot. This part is so cool. What's my hardest? Deimos. Hi, Origami Mouse. What's up? The wave. The wave of peak. Oh no. The wrong one. Yeah, I think I'll give it an 8.5, honestly. I think it's really good. Neighborhood. Neighborhood. I think it's using the British spelling, actually. Oh, oops. Neighborhood. Hello? Does the level not exist? What the fuck? I didn't use the British spelling. I'm stupid. Lost Media. Yeah, this level doesn't exist anymore. This is another level that I thought I was going to beat a lot faster than I did, and it kind of annoyed me. The fuck is Neighborhood? This level's sick. I really like this level, but it's one of those levels where I kind of wish I didn't want to beat it super quickly, because that made me kind of annoyed with it. But the level is dope. This level is really, really good. I'll do 7.5 for it, yeah. Oh, this is the good Phantasmagoria. Hold up. Oh, oops. Phantasmagoria. Zenovia. This level's awesome. I really like this level. The Blair one? Nah, this is the better one. The Wit one is lame. Because the dot in Google Sheets makes it into a date and time and not a number. It will just give it a syntax error, basically. This level's dope as fuck. I really like this. For some reason, Muji is not R-rated extreme journalist. That sounds wrong. It's number 619. What are you talking about? Before the wooting, I had Razor Huntsman V2. It's not really that weird. Google is an American company, and the Americans use comma instead of the dot. It does not matter to me, Nico. I'm going to be 100% real with you. This was great. I'm going to give this one an 8. I like Phantasmagoria a lot. Overtime! To the break of dawn, I go overtime. Overtime. What do I think of this level's gameplay? I can't lie, bro. Get down, get up again. Come on, move. Get down, get up again. Work it, move it, overtime. Hi, Carpet Man. What's good, man? It's been a hot minute. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. How's life? I didn't like this level. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not like this level that much. Loki, the most fun Dorami verification? No. Not at all. Not even close. The fucking green and purple one is better. I'll do 5.5 for it. I'm not a big fan, personally. Congregation. Hi, Hoobie. What's good? Congregation jump scare 120? 190,000 views. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, that's my short. No way. Lol. I want to do the Andre and Youngure, yeah, eventually. That's fair, Carpet Man. That's fair. That's reasonable. Hi, Gecko. Does Dorami have a verifications playlist on his YouTube? Playlists. Big entry key in my daily levels. Does Dorami have a verifications one? My all levels. Sure, man. Hitter click, dude. Throwback to fucking hitter click, dude. Dora the epic content maker. All Dorami verifications. Let's check it out. Let's see if Dorami cooks. Idols, Essentia, Cromulent. I need to, yeah, we can do this. Okay, let's see here. Pumped Up Kicks. Under Lava Land's kind of a banger, I can't lie, bro. Oh, Raid Demon. Raid Demon might be my favorite one of them. Epsilon, Zone X. Violently X? Dude, Violently X might just be it. Oh, wait. All Dorami level verifications. Blade of Justice. I feel like that might be a little bit wrong. I'm not gonna lie. That might be a little bit wrong. He also did not verify Distraught, I'm pretty sure. Conical Depression! Yeah, this playlist is shit. Anyway. Thank you, Nico. My YouTube is in Norwegian. Oh, you can see all of them on Reddle, you're right. How do I search that up, though? How can I find that leaderboard? Probably. Draw me. Completed, created. Where's verification? How do you use this shit? I don't know, man. Torma Ramsey shoutouts. The GOAT. Fuck. Oh, he's only credited for 5 verifications? Really? Delebit, Oblivio, the Yongere, Omicron, and... No, never mind. Snowfall Fiesta, Ray Demon. That's probably my favorite one so far. 10th Circle? What the fuck? Romulan Overtime, Cytokinesis, Shinigami, Ecliptic Curve, Hate Wave, Essentia, Metallic Under Lava Land, Violently X, that might be the GOAT. Make it drop memories. Yeah, for me it's just Raid Demon. Raid Demon is Dorami's best verification in my opinion. That I've played, obviously. Ice Now Growl. I'm gonna be so real with you. I think Congregation is really fun. When people talk about how the ball and the beginning of the level is just so much harder than everything else, I feel like I'm talking to... I feel like I'm going crazy because it's not that good. Not overtime. No, I don't like overtime that much. Bye, Play Sprout. Have a good rest of your day, man. Greg is great, man. Greg is really good. I never understood the ball is impossible thing. People are just bad at ball. Like, imagine not being the ball faller, bro. Yeah, I think Congregation is a good, like, 8, honestly. Scream Machine! Yippee! That's the GOAT right there. Holy... Look at that. That's one of my favorite thumbnails I've ever done. One of the best thumbnails I've ever fucking done. So good. W thumbnail, man. I don't know what my favorite thumbnail that I've made is. My favorite thumbnail on my channel, though, might be the Karis one. But that wasn't me who made it. Karis might be my favorite one, though. No, Emery. I don't really agree, Violet Vixen, but that's a valid opinion, honestly. This level's great. I think Scream Machine is fantastic. Cosmic Cyclone. Honestly? Second favorite 9 Circles level. I know that's a crazy take, because I know a lot of people really don't like this one. I don't know what Zeronium thought. What did Zeronium think of this one? Brother didn't even... Oh, there we go. 3 out of 10? Yeah, Zeronium's a flop. Flop. Flop for that one, buddy. This one's really good. I obviously don't think it's as good as Firepower, but Cosmic Cyclone might be like a solid 8.5 for me in terms of gameplay. I really like this one. The demo's thumbnail is really good as well, but I still think Karis is probably the best one. Yeah, I really like Cosmic Cyclone. Cosmic Cyclone is an 8.5 for me. This one's very fun. Overkill. We are Conclusion is the first level that the last level I beat before I quit. I don't think I'll do Gigatron. Gigatron seems too fast for me. This is another absolute fucking banger thumbnail, dude. Holy shit. I can't. This thumbnail goes so unfathomably fucking hard, bro. Oh my god. Hi, Tenebris. The Tenno thumbnails go so nuts, bro. The Tenno thumbnails go so fucking nuts. I like Lucid Nightmare. We're gonna get to it eventually. This is another one that's gonna be very high up on the song enjoyment list. I can't lie. I really like this one though. I thought this one was fun. I think the problem is that it kind of falls off in the second half. I think this level is like a genuine 9.5, potentially even a 10 out of 10 up until you get past this part. Like, it's very simple in every way, but it's so good. But then you get to this duel, and I feel like it kind of like flops a little bit. Like, it's not bad. It's far from bad. I just think it's way less interesting. Hi, Luxesk. We'll do 8.5 for it as well. We're kind of just on a good streak here. Shoutouts to Overtime for being the only mid-level in this entire streak. Dude, I can't believe Barbaro's Finale, Congregation, Scream Machine, Cosmic Cyclone, and Overkill. Levels, or I guess Scream Machine you can take out of this, but Overkill, Cosmic Cyclone, Congregation, Barbaro's Finale. All levels that are like generally kind of seen as like, or like insane to me. But anyway, Bit Crusher. I remember being very disappointed in this one. GD thumbnails are really good, yeah. That would be funny, Swan. Sorry, that was my friend. I believe you, Twister. Don't worry about it. What happened on Bit Crusher? I just don't like it. Bit Crusher is one of those levels where it's kind of like... It's not even a memory level. It's supposed to be a memory level. It just isn't. The beginning of it is just really fucking hard, so you never get anywhere. And it's just very unbalanced. Like, extremely unbalanced. Like, look at these jumps, bro. They're so stupid. Like, it's one of those levels where the memory gameplay is ridiculously fucking easy, and then everything else is, like, ridiculously fucking impossible. And it just makes for a really annoying playing experience. Like, this wave right here is, like, actually so hard. Like, this is like, supposed to be, like, Black Blizzard difficulty. This wave is alone is harder than Black Blizzard, high key. Yes, Blast. And then you get into, like, the freest shit ever with this part. Yeah, I didn't like this level very much, unfortunately. The balancing is terrible. The hard parts are way too hard. Yeah. JMF. Jupiter, my favorite. Oh, hey, look, that's me. Me and my buddy Jupiter. Four ship deaths reference. Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up. Is BP Knight a based hardest? Yeah, absolutely. Is Jupiter my favorite planet besides Earth? I don't know. I don't really know what my favorite planet is. Probably one of those really funky exoplanets, like the one where it rains diamonds. That one's cool. Saturn's better because Ring. Have you seen Super Saturn though? J1407B. Like, these are like illustrations, obviously, but like, it has like the largest rings fucking ever. Super Saturn is really cool. Anyway, this wave is awesome, by the way. I really like JMF. I'm not gonna lie. I do think some of the parts are a little bit less interesting, but like the gimmicks in this level are really, really cool. Stop reading my dreams, Snow. I think this ship is kind of... I don't know. JMF is really cool, really good. But the quality discrepancies between the great parts and the not as great parts is pretty massive, I can't lie. Like, the best parts of JMF are really fucking good. And then the not best parts they're still good. But they're not the best parts. You know what I mean? Like, the fucking evil cube right here. This shit is, like, the hardest thing ever. Like, you get past this wave, which is like, oh, yeah, I passed the wave. That's super easy. And then you get into the hardest thing ever. Like, this fucking yellow orb, bro, is, like, actually the hardest thing ever. Before I got nerfed. I think a 7, though. 7.5, actually. Oh, I finished listening to my 3.5 hour long Xenoblade music thing? That's fucked up. Chub chub. Kuniga's levels are good, yeah. Chub chub. The level that I got absolutely turbo mocked by because it's invisible. Yes, AT. Yes. It is the easy tier that I think is harder than 211, and arguably also harder than Astral Divinity. I can't lie. I do not know, Nico. Doesn't really matter. This level's cool though, but it's kind of weird. This is one of those levels that's a lot cooler in concept, though. I can't lie. But I think that's also, like, partially because it's just so anti-me because of the aphantasia that it just becomes so frustrating. Sorry. Whew. Why is it weird that I'm saying turbo mod? I've said that always. Worst brain map. I love this level, dude. This level is so cool. Worst brain map is such a banger level. Hello, aspiring tinker. For this map, you have to use brain. Good luck becoming thinker. Such a good level, dude. Bins is such a good creator. I absolutely adore this level. This level is so fun. Like, this is genuinely one of the best memory levels that exists. Bims was absolutely fucking cooking with this one. I use 720, I think. Either that or 240, I forget. This level is so fucking cool, bro. To be fair, Entrix, to be fair, I only gave it 5.5 because I have aphantasia and the level fucking owned me. I really liked the level. Just the gameplay just wasn't for me. If I could see when the level was invisible, then it would probably be a lot higher for me. It's one of those levels I like to watch a lot more than I like to play, though, admittedly. I don't know how Bims cooked up this level, bro. I can't lie. I really like the Hedgehog, but I'm also very sad. Dude, Hedgehog. I'm gonna digress here for a minute. But did you see how Hulkenberg ended up DNFing? Because I heard and I read that article, and it is genuinely the freakiest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. I think the invisible thing is really cool, Entrix. I just think it makes it a lot harder for me when I can't see. I have no mental image. Because as I said, I thought Chub Chub was harder than like 2-1-1 and Astral Divinity, which are like way harder. I just thought Chub Chub was harder because I'm fucking no brain. Bro, I can't believe that Nico Hulkenberg's DNF was like actually a real thing yesterday. Like, that's genuinely some of the most fuck-ass shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, actually a 1 in a billion chance, dude. Anyway, I can't lie, this level is like a 9 for me. I fucking love this level. Conclusion, however, I remember when I beat Conclusion, people were so confused. Because this was like one of the highest rated Extreme Demons in the game, gameplay wise, and then I came in and fucking nuked it from the top list. So I really didn't like this. Yeah, because they're stupid Starlight, that's why. Anyway, I will never get the hype for this level. This level does everything bad about memory, in my opinion. Like, this is just a textbook example of what not to do in your memory level for me. I don't think Go-Bird would work for me that well, yeah. I really like Go-Bird. I feel like I would be very sad to play Go-Bird and not like it because I think the level is sick. This part is so... Ugh. I hated this part. I absolutely fucking loathed this part, dude. So annoying. Really, Mikau? Is that real? That's crazy. Got 1.5, I can't lie. Like, it has redeeming factors, but I really do not like this level. Proto Flicker. That would have been awesome, Mikau. That would have been fire. Maybe you're just bad at ball, I spy. I like this level. I think this wave was way too hard though. But I don't know. I think this level is just generally pretty good. I don't have any like deeper thoughts on it than that though. Like, Proto Flicker to me is just kind of like, it's just good. Just good, right? Do you know where Croatia is? Yes. It's the funny croissant country. Yeah, I think it's just a solid 7.5, honestly. Quantum Theory. I don't know how far I want to get on this one today. I might do, I might get up to, like, 240, because I won't have 70 levels left. Yeah, that sounds good. Eating a sandwich? What kind of sandwich? What do you got on it? Quantum Theory. Oh my god, isn't that the exact same thumbnail I had? Pretty much. Same one. Anyway, Quantum Theory is awesome, dude. I really like this level. If Dawn is here, Dawn would be like, yeah, this level's a banger, dude. Smoked chicken? That sounds fucking awesome. I do not know, Psych. I do not pay attention. You beat this because it's peak, that's why. Because it's peak. That's why you beat it. This level's so good. This level's genuinely fucking incredible, though. I really like this level. Nice, Rinsey. Good luck. I think this, like, is a genuine 8. I think this level's fantastic. Quantum Theory is just good. Crimson Planet. Crimson Planet. Leah's hardest, actually. Low-key. You didn't like? Yeah, because you're stinky. Ugh. What the fuck is Clowns? Is that a real level? I have no idea anything about Norwegian elk hounds. I don't know dogs in general. I think Crimson Planet and Zodiac are fairly similar. Yeah, I think this entire range is like fairly close in difficulty, personally. Crimson Planet is kind of Tartarus coded though, where it's like a lot of it is really good, and then there's just like a couple things that are really fucked up. Like, I genuinely think that most of Crimson Planet is very good. It's just that you have fucking end level here, which sucks donkey balls. And this part is really good. I really like this one. But then you have like the fastest fucking wave part ever created, and it's like impossible. And then it's good until aim again. And then once you pass aim, like Simulator to 100 is great. But I think Zodiac is overrated. Yes, very much. Yeah, Crimson Planet has to be like a 6. Similar to I think it's like the exact same as Tartarus for me, actually. In that realm of fuckassery. You can say that. Where's Tartarus? What the fuck? Tartarus, where are you? Hello? Tartarus. Yeah, 6. Same thing. Boreas. Boreas is kind of nothing burger. I see friendly. I see. Oh, hey, look, that's my video. You know, no one fucking showcases this level when my video comes up second, by the way. Yeah, I was thinking like a 6.5 or a 7 for this one, because like, it's nothing in the sense that it took me so short to beat that I don't have any deep thoughts about it. But at the same time, I can't really think of anything bad about it either, right? Knarf was my GOAT showcaser until he hacked. Is that post still up? Like, the actual Knarf player decided to hack a completion that he put off as legit. I think it was Oblivion or something. And he was my GOAT up until that. I remember that being really funny. It's only soft remaining. My favorite current one, though, my favorite new GD thing is GD Radar. This channel right here is absolutely fucking goated. You guys should go check this guy out. If you haven't seen GD Radar, it's run by... I don't know if they show who hosts it. But some really, really good creators are running this. It's like a 4-way thing. And it's kind of like a replacement for Vipering, where they just kind of like showcase really cool levels. And they only showcase... Like, they showcase anything difficulty-wise. Like Insane 8-star, Easy Demon, Extreme Demon, 5-star. If the level's cool, they're going to showcase it. And they have a really good channel. I highly recommend this one. If you haven't checked out GD Radar, go do that. Yeah, Gigs, Kopasu, Twister Dude, and Hypno. Go to channel. Hi, Jay. I'm doing good. I think I'll give this one a 7. I think Boreas is just a solid level. Nothing really terrible about it, just a good level. Rose Dynamics. I like Rose Dynamics, I can't lie. Hey, another one of my videos. Crazy. Yeah, Koopasu. Fuck you, Leo. I like Proto Flicker quite a lot, yeah. I'm a Proto Flicker enjoyer. I really like this level, dude. I don't know. I think this level getting saved by the update right as soon as I started playing it was a big one, though. Because I started learning this before it got updated, and then I talked to Rose about it. And they were like, yeah, I've been planning an update for ages. I just haven't bothered doing it. And I was like, could you do it right now? And they were like, yeah, sure, whatever. So they verified the update that was made like a year prior, and they just hadn't bothered with. And the level became so much easier. Because the waves weren't the hardest thing ever anymore. And I think that was a huge thing, because this level is so fucking fun, man. This level is so fun. Such a good level. Really hard, though. Holy. Like, even after the nerf, the waves were just, like, ridiculously hard. Highly recommend this one, though. I think this is, like, a solid 7.5 for me, though. Very fun. We're done with 232 out of 309. I have no idea, Nico. Those waves are fucked. They are. Sticks for bones, bro. This is one of the GOAT levels. This level is so good. I'll watch my own showcase for it. This level is incredible. More people need to play this level, man. More people need to play Sticks for Bones. My rating of end level demos, I like it. Haven't gotten to it though, so I haven't ranked the gameplay yet. End level demos is probably just going to be whatever I gave Phobos minus 0.5 though, because the transition into the duel is harder because it's tighter, and therefore making it more difficult and more ass. Well, maybe not. It does fix the UFO at 80, I suppose. Not 80. I think it is 80, actually. I don't remember, man. Hi, Ampy. What's up? Did I give Phobos? I think I gave Phobos pretty low score. Not because I don't like it, but because it's not that good. Go to 5.5. I enjoyed it a lot more than I gave it gameplay score, though. The gameplay score is not related to how much fun I think it is. Guys, that was so good, bro. 8 sounds good. Yeah, 8 sounds good. Trottle! Yippee! Hi, party man. I don't know if I'm a fan of this camera movement. I mean... It's mostly because it kind of, like, blocked out... Oh, fuck. I need to stop doing that. Hold up. It's mostly because of the fact that this was kind of, like, covering up stuff on the side. That was, being used for things. Anyway, Trottle. This level was awesome. I wish I didn't get fucked by it. Oh, in the level. I see. I really like this level. I just wish it wasn't so fucking middle heavy or second half carried. I don't know, Nico. I was 9 years old when I came up with my username. I love this level, but it's undeniably kind of fucking stupid. There are so many small things in this level that are just, like, so fucked. Oh, the wave of doom, death, and despair right there. Holy. Shout out 63 times 63, bro. Did I write that in my descriptions anywhere? What the fuck happened? Sure, man. Trottle was my 7th hardest when I beat it. No, 8th hardest. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. 63% times 63. Dude, that's so fucking cringe. How did I do that? Yikes. Anyway. I think Trottle is overall solid, though. I'll give it a 6.5 because the choke points are just actually fucking egregious. Unknown Civilization. I don't remember anything about this level. I have not, Sarah, no. Trottle is one of my favorite Cherry Team levels. It's not my favorite, though. I think 7 might be it, low-key. I really like 7 Clubstep. I mean, to be fair, Carpetman is a kind of a banger username. I would keep it forever, low-key. Yes, psych, I did. Yeah, Trottle's wave is really hard. Seven is great, man. 7 is really good. I really want to beat that level someday. This level's fine. I don't really have anything else to say about it. A 6.5 seems reasonable to me. The Cinnabon. Yet another AeonAir just does not like this level whatsoever level. I just think this level is very unbalanced. This is one of those levels where I just genuinely think remove the waves and you have a good level. I like the rest of the level. It's just the waves are so fucking hard. Like, these waves are not part for the difficulty. I can't lie, dude. These waves are so hard. And they take 5 years to get through as well. Oh my goodness. Rustcorn is a fuck-ass name. I love it. Rustcorn's a banger username. Keep using that one. That's a good name. I love it. Alright, Tokerb. I'll give this one a 4, because it really is just the waves that I don't like. This is like a 6 this is like a 6, but the waves drag it down to a 4 kind of thing for me. Ithacropolis, my favorite Necropolis level. The one Zeronium gave me. This is my Zeronium collab. I really want to play Vainstep. Vainstep is on my list of levels that I kind of want to play if I, once I start playing some easier stuff again. Because I need to play a few levels before I get back onto Silent Clubstep. I really like this level, bro. This level is so good. Especially once you start getting to the drop. Like, once you get to, like, this area, the level gets so good, bro. Yeah, that's fair, actually, Leo. That's true, AT. Your harms are right. Zeronium is insane. That level's so good. What did I get Necromancer again? An 8. Yeah, so that, kind of in line with what I wanted to give. I wanted to give, Ithacropolis an 8.5, so that lines up perfectly. Very nice. Karis! This is my favorite thumbnail on my channel, by the way. If I can find it. This thumbnail right here. Bro. This thumbnail is so fucking hard. I really like this thumbnail. This thumbnail is so tough. that clip is really good friendly. I love this thumbnail. Anyway, Karis is an absolute fucking slapper, bro. I want to go as far as to say I think this is just, like, even just the Erebus part I think is better than actual Erebus, even though it is way harder. And the extension as well is really fucking good. Just really, really good, man. This level is exceptional. I don't understand the hate this level gets. I really don't. I'll give it an 8.5. I think I gave Erebus an 8, right? 8.5, yeah. I honestly kind of feel like this is a 9. I have no negatives towards Karis. I think Karis is just an absolute fucking banger. Hot Rod. My second favorite cognition level. Hot Rod is good. Yo, let's go. Rustcorn is the username. Hell yeah. Rustcorn's a banger. I like this level a lot. I think this might just be a 7, though. Because, like, it's just a good level, you know? It's a good level, and that's kind of, like, where you go. Did I rank innards? Yes. Innards, I give a 9. I really like innards. I think... Is it a great, though? Hot Rod might be an 8, actually. It's just a great level all around. There's nothing, like, bad about it. It's just solid. It's just really good. And we'll do one more. Voltaic. Voltaic? Voltaic. Voltaic. D. That's a person! We found Voltaic D! That's crazy. I think Voltaic is a solid 7 for me. I think it's a good level with nothing spectacular. So the last time I had to beat an extreme on LDM, Rigel. But prior to Rigel, I genuinely don't know. Rigel was really fucking laggy to me for some reason. No idea why. But I could not run Rigel full detail. Hi, Kale. What's up? Yeah, I think this is just a solid 7 for me. Yeah, this to me is just a good level. That's pretty much all I can draw out of it. 76. Cool. Very cool. I think I'm going to stop the ranking portion of it, and then we're going to finish up the rest next time. I don't know if that's going to be tomorrow or not. Tomorrow we might do GeoGuessr or something. Because I don't want to do this like every single day until I finish it, because then I'm going to go absolutely fucking crazy. But yeah, I think leaving about 70 left, that's fair enough, right? I'll continue the stream for a little bit on Twitch. I will end it on YouTube exclusively because I do not want this stream to get nuked by copyright. But over on Twitch, I'm going to go through newly rated extremes and take a look at the things that got rated, because we have some things that got rated the last few days. So we're going to check out some of the newer stuff, because by thumbnails, they look really cool. We're going to do that. But yeah, thank you, YouTube, for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We're going to start with Wild Rose next time. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys around. Have a good rest of your day. You're going to have to join in tomorrow's Hyper. Not tomorrow, the next day. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, YouTube. I'll see you around. Join Discord if you haven't already. I would truly appreciate it. And we're going to do some quick react stuff at the very, very end here.